All right, and it is officially 11:16 p.m. Eastern Time down here in beautiful, cloudy, drizzly Florida. All right, and a huge red carpet welcome. All right, just roll out that red carpet for every single one of y'all. All right, starting with RX, continuing on with Trevor Hudson, Mr. Red Hood, 18RLX, Mr. Taylor, Constantine, my favorite Bomb Institute. And anybody else that enters the stream, I appreciate the love and support, guys. And this is a bit unusual for me. What's going on, Matt Jones? For me to be like doing a stream at this hour, you know what I'm saying, is not common. So bear with me. I do, of course, what's going on, dear live, what's going on? Faith Bombas too. I can never say that right on the first try, man. Yes, Jackie Gionet, what's going on? Yes, thank you for that. I appreciate that. Mr. Taylor, I don't think so. I'm not entirely sure about that. I mean, if he wants to hop on, he has to let me know so I can send him the link. But we haven't scheduled or programmed it that way. No. Just time. Demon Bobby, what's going on, man? What's going on, brother? Yeah, man, I have a lot to catch you guys up on. That's been happening these last few days and weeks. It's been crazy. It's been weird. It's been exciting. It's been a journey in itself. But it's all for the better, you know. It's all for the better of things and us growing and expanding and pretty much I guess evolving as individuals, if you will. So uh, yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, man. I mean, let me just say this. Let me just say this. This channel, all right, y'all have to remember what's going on. What's going on? You just got here. I mean, it doesn't matter when you get here. As long as you're here, having a good time, baby. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, girl? As long as you're having a good time here, then it's all good. It's all gravy, baby. Yeah, but I mean, this channel has gone through like so many changes, man. It's not even funny. It's crazy. I mean, if y'all go back to the history of this channel and go see what's going on, Tony G, and go see like the first videos that I had put out on this channel, man. The way it has evolved since then, you will see it for yourself. You know, like how much I had to like recreate, mold, and adapt the channel little by little. You know what I'm saying? Just to see where and get it to where it's at like nowadays. And I mean, nah, you're not completely late. You're what, like like a minute late, probably. But yeah, man, this channel, I never in my right mind never thought, that this channel would get to where it's at nowadays, for whatever the reason may be. Doesn't matter what you factor in and what you factor out. The fact that this channel not only has grown to the point where it has grown to, but it has, obviously morphed into what it is nowadays. To me, in my opinion, it's just like a crazy thought. And I gotta say, like I never intended for this channel to, and technically speaking here, I never intended this channel to like morph into what it is nowadays. Um, hey, that's a good way to wake up from your nap. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, girl? Yeah, but so okay, getting back to what I was trying to say. If y'all go back to the history of this channel and go back to like the very first videos, I put out, and the intention was there, and then I had like slept on it for a while. Then when I came back the second time to like kind of like work with the channel and like do something different with it or whatever, you know, I started doing my own things little by little, just trying to get used to like being on camera, being on the streams or whatever, and being on video. And you know, from there, obviously, those of you who have been here for like about a year or like 8 months or so, y'all know exactly what happened since. Y'all, like, I don't even have to tell you the story. Y'all know exactly how things got to where they're at now. You know, Some things led to another, and here we are. And hey, I appreciate that, man. Formerly, Bill Powell says, I came here for the polo. I'm assuming you mean the polo interview. He says, I came here for polo and never left. Hey, man, I appreciate that. I really do. That does mean a lot to me. And yeah, I mean, ever since then, man, it's been, a good time. It's always a good time on these streams. Doesn't matter what your background is, doesn't matter what you're looking for, doesn't matter like what type of content you're like trying to like seek on this stream or this channel. We always do our best not only to treat you guys as family, but at the same time give you some wholesome, gratifying content. Whether it be me reviewing catches or me doing interviews or having like a fun chill stream like we're doing right now, you know, it is what it is. We do our best to like please you guys, but at the same time, do it as best as we can within the circumstances that we're in. And Jackie, hey, I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Jackie. But yeah, so all right, how to find the words to like catch up with you guys. And all that being said, what I just said right now of how the channel came to be and how it's at where it's at right now, um, I think I don't know. It's one of those moments like today of all days, something happened earlier, and I just kept telling myself, like you are beyond blessed in ways that it's kind of scary. It's like really, it's genuinely scary, and I never thought I would say that in my life. I've thought about it, when I was like way younger, and I always told myself like, nah, I would be ready. I would be ready for whatever blessing God would send my way. You know, Kevin Mitchell. He says, found this channel a week ago. I like this history lesson. And that's even me not even getting into detail, like how this channel was like, started and why I started it and why I left it, why I came back and why I made the changes I made to it. But that was like a brief, pretty much like explanation of like how and why this channel is like even still up right now. And Jackie says, tell us the anticipation is killing me. No, nothing is wrong. Nothing is wrong. That's the crazy part. That's the funny part is nothing is really wrong. Actually, things are headed towards the right direction. And it's just scary, I guess, because when you're not prepared for something, when you're not expecting a blessing, obviously, especially the magnitude of the blessing itself, can seem scary because, it's like, it's weird. You pray for something for a very long time, and hoping and expecting, God to like move his hand and do what he need to do. But then when he does and he catches you off guard and surprises you and is pretty much giving you the opportunity to like bless you in great ways that you never imagined, it's just like, whoa, what do I do with this? What do I say to this? And then you start asking yourself questions and you start beating around the bush and, oh, snap. Yo, 18 RLX Vibrant says, life is a gift. Rest in peace to my baby angel today. I'm sorry to hear that. I mean, listen, I haven't had a pet in years, but obviously I'm aware of the connection, the family type connection we have with our pets. It's never a good thing, when a pet like leaves, like leaves us behind and like dies and stuff. So I am genuinely sorry to hear that. That sucks. I mean, we're here for you, not just me, but everybody in the chat room, I'm pretty sure is here for you. If you need someone to vent to or like talk to, just let us know. And thank you for the donation, by the way. I really do appreciate that. And I do believe, let me just make sure. Hold on now. Okay. We got the we got the diva over here in the chat area. All right. Now I want to say it's Brooke. I'm gonna say it's Brooke because of course those emojis don't lie. But if it is you, Brooke, which I'm assuming it is, thank you for stopping by, baby. Thank you for stopping by the stream, girl. Oh my goodness. She in the stream? Oh my goodness, she is spying on you. I'm kidding, but hey, I appreciate the love and support. You and Eric, and of course Shay. Always have I mean, I don't know how to say this, but between you and Shonda, I think you were like the one that initially. And I'm not saying it in a bad way. I'm saying like I just noticed it, but Brooke was like the first one to like be like, oh my goodness, this JDQ, and like ever since then, I have not looked back, and I've always like showed you guys love and support, and I appreciate that. But yeah, so hold up. I'm losing track of the chat here. Those. Hey, hold on now. There we go. Since I have something to show you guys before I keep talking what I'm going to talk about or whatever. Let me hold on. Yeah, I know I don't drink like at all, and no, what I'm about to show you guys is not a drink, but it's an interesting. It's one of the greatest gifts I've had in a very long time. And some of you guys are gonna say, "Man, what? That's like nothing or whatever." But to me, you know what I'm saying, like being a big fan of this show and everything, when the person gave me this as a gift, I was like, "Yo, I was trying to get that for myself, and I failed miserably." So yeah, I appreciate the gift. I'm gonna show you guys right now in a second. Give me 1 second. I mean, I'm a huge fan. For those of you who don't know JDQ, taste of like TV shows, I love this show, man. Listen, I'm sorry. As far as like this type of show goes, like this is like one of my favorite shows, period. And come on now, what an official like bottle. That's what she said. Michael Scott on the other side. Come on now. Come on now. You can't be mad at that. But yeah, this is one of the gifts. She gave me, it was my sister, by the way. My sister gave me this bottle, and she gave me another one with the Dunder Mifflin logo on it. And yeah, listen, get it before they they disappear off the shelves, because they go by like that. This is actually from the store that I work at. And you might be telling yourself like, okay, why didn't you get it yourself? I was trying to. Hand to God, I was trying to give me this bottle for the longest time, but my budget has not allowed it. And this is only like $5 or less. So go figure. And I appreciate this. This is a gift that I actually hold very near and dear to me. All right. Someone that I really, truly treasure and love. And so, of course, from time to time I wear it just because it's really, really nice. Come on now. You can't front and you can't hate on something that says God is dope. You know what I'm saying? Killer Ray says, "Can you react to my music on SoundCloud?" Hey, we could do that. I mean, I don't see why not. And of course, none other than my Bombsitude says she has the same one. Listen, you have chosen wisely. All right? And you're all better for it. You recommend that hoodie. That back in the day. Oh, yeah. That was a sad moment when Michael left, man. Listen, I almost had a heart attack. It really wasn't the same. It was okay. It was bearable, but it was never the same. And what that man do when he came back for the wedding episode? He only had 4 words. He only had 1 line. And he just crushed it. You know what I'm saying? It is. It is soft. But it's thick. That's what she said. Oh, man. Hey, just Tom, I appreciate that, bro. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yes, it is very feelable. Yeah. And by the way, yo, real quick, a huge major shout out to one of the best friends I have in the whole world. We actually grew up together, And he's an amazing barber. All right. He's an amazing business owner. He's an amazing friend, amazing cousin, if you will. But a huge shout out to Leo from the Lions Den Barbershop over there in West Palm Beach, or North Palm Beach, actually. But yeah, I'm so used to saying West Palm Beach, but it's actually North Palm Beach. But yeah, he does a great job. He did a great job with my my cut and everything. Got the fade in and everything. Got my beard fixed. And yeah, I mean, I'm definitely going back as soon as I get a chance. That was a 3 hour and a half long drive yesterday, but it was totally worth it. We had a good time. We touched base with each other. We caught up with each other. Had a nice, interesting conversation. Those deep conversations that you treasure forever. And of course, he cut my hair and everything. So just Tom says, my favorite drink. That's a tough one, bro. Because I mean, I don't drink, but I guess my favorite beverage, if that's what you're asking. Man, that's a tough one. I know it's not good for me, and I know it's not good for anybody. But damn it, and I apologize. Pardon my French, but it's kind of hard to say darn it or dang it. So, but dang it, Mountain Dew Voltage has to have one of the greatest tastes in soda taste history. I don't know, man. That's just me. I love anything that tastes like blueberry or raspberry or whatever, whether it's in soda or drink. So I mean, hey, I try. Oh, okay, my bad. Dang it, Bobby. Dang it, Bobby. I know. Listen, my favorite bomb is 2. You need to change your usernames. What you need to do. I don't know when you can do that. I've been waiting for that moment for months now. But whenever you change it, just give me a heads up. That way you don't change it into something that I can't pronounce even further. But anyways, what's going on, Red Hood? What's going on, brother man? Welcome, sir. But for real though, you gotta change that username at some point, because I know you've changed it already 2 or 3 times. I don't know. What's the pain and the hurt, and change it again. Ah, man, I have been so completely away from sports for the longest time. And it's actually a sad thing, man, because listen, when your boy JDQ was on the sports, okay, back when, years ago, 5-6 years ago, when I was heavy into the sports, especially NBA, it was a good time. It was a good time. And I enjoyed every single season, regular season, playoff season, whatever. And but I mean, nowadays, you know what? I'm not even gonna say nothing. I mean, it's the thought that counts, I guess. But yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you for changing your username, on a whim like that. I appreciate it. All right, so Killer Rex says, "Yo, my username." All right, hold on. I'm gonna try to do. I've never heard Killer Rex talk or sing or nothing. This is just me. You know what I'm saying? Doing this on the fly, pretty much trying to imitate how I think he might sound as he talks, as he's typing this in. All right, y'all ready? Hold on. Hey, yo, my username on SoundCloud is Killer Rex, and the song is called Tom Sam Backwood. Yeah, I think that sounds legit. I think that, I don't know, for whatever reason, I don't know if it's the picture, I don't know if it's the name, but I feel like that's how he sounds like. I could be completely wrong. He might sound completely different from what I just said right now. But yeah. All right, hold on. Can I freestyle? I am the worst. I repeat, I am the worst freestyler on planet Earth. All right? That's right. Yeah, I am the worst. Listen, I could not freestyle to save my life. Okay? Can I write? I could write my ass off. I could write a whole damn song right here and now. You know what I'm saying? I could write a verse. I could write 2 verses. I could ghostwrite for people if I really wanted to. Can I freestyle though? No. Don't bet your money on me. You're going to lose it terribly, and I will die. They'll probably shoot me before I even start, spin the verse. But no, you good. You good. You good. I'm not saying you. I'm just saying from time to time, I just do that. I just, I kind of like try to see if I can, mimic how I think that person might sound like. I'm not saying you a troll. I'm just saying. All right, so it's just one bite. But hey, we're gonna get to that, bro. Just remind me. Just I won't take it as you spamming if you every now and then kind of like put the link to your SoundCloud account. That way I won't forget. And we'll definitely get to that. But Rod Plum says we're all trolls. And you really write songs. Jackie says, seriously, because my son is getting back into music. Can you really write songs? Yeah. Yeah, I used to write songs. I used to write a lot of songs. Matter of fact, there was a time that's all I would do. I would wake up. Okay. This is not a lie. I think I have the information on my old iPhone or whatever. The schedule that I had was I would get up like around like 4 in the morning, or 4 or 4:30. I would pray, right, for about like half hour or so, sometimes an hour if I was able to. After I would pray, I would read the Bible for like another half hour. After that, I would read the dictionary for about an hour. After that, I would read like encyclopedia for about half an hour. After that, I would like try to select a few words here and there from the dictionary, encyclopedia that I would use throughout the day on that day, right? And put it to like practice or whatever. And then, I had like other parts of the day where I would like practice my singing, practice like, like what I was trying to practice like back then, like my freestyling skills, which to be honest with you, just did not help me. I mean, it helped me a little bit back then, when I was like really, really into like making music and all that. But nowadays, yeah, I cannot freestyle to save my life. That's something I can't do. But yeah, I used to have like a really rough schedule for myself because I really wanted to like do, like music and all that. So yeah. Wait, hold on. Let me hold up before I keep talking here. All right. Every now and then I'll look at the chat room, at the live chat, but it's impossible for me to like keep up with everything you guys are saying. So nobody feel like ignored. Don't feel like I'm ignoring you on purpose. Don't think that I'm like avoiding you. If I don't see like a comment or something, or don't bring it up or whatever, I'm trying to like not look too much at the chat area. So, just keep that in mind. All right. He's critical about, okay, hold on. So he can write, but he's too critical about what he writes. Like it's not good enough, but I'm sure he could music to your lyrics. So write a song. Hey, I'm down for it. Just I guess if there is a deadline, just let me know. That way I can like better prepare myself. But yeah, we could completely make that work. Now, I'll say this: can I write? And am I a decent like songwriter or whatever? Yeah, I do okay. Are they guaranteed club bangers? Probably not. so you gotta let me know what he's actually going for. And usually, I mean, I used to write a lot of like worship songs back in the day. Of course, a lot of rap songs, a lot of hip hop songs. Every now and then there'll be like some type of like R&B ish type songs I would write. But I would mainly focus on like rap and hip hop songs. So yeah, putting those hands away. What? These hands? Brooke? Like, quit waving those hands around. Oh dear God. I don't know what's going on in the chat area, but hey, if y'all having fun, that's all that matters. Yeah, that is true. Now let me say this though. Let me say this. There are ways of like, you learning to do it. Like there's a lot of like artists that necessarily, weren't naturally like born with that gift right away, but they took that skill and they did hone it, and they did perfect it for themselves. But that is very true though. Like for the most part, it has to be like a gift that you're pretty much like born with, you know. Let's see here, to groovy or listen. I don't know. At this point, man, I don't know. Whatever you got, I guess we'll check it out. Yeah, yeah, man. Like I did that. I'm telling you, you can ask my father, you can ask my mother, you can ask my brother, my sister, my neighbors. Um, you know, I would after I did all that stuff in the morning, right? Of like reading like the dictionary, trying to like, put some words to use or whatever, put some words into like my songs. I would go out to like the town center and I would like give out like gospel tracts to like, just random people, just sharing the gospel, like, oh, Jesus loves you, you know. And after that, I would go back to the house and freaking try to like practice my songs, and then like record some of my songs. It was a good time. It was a really good time to be alive, like for me, to be honest with you. Um, oh yeah, yeah, I appreciate that, bro. I can't afford the membership, so I'm rapping. Um, the lineup is too crispy. It's too sharp and crispy, to be honest with you. But hey, that's part of it. Unknown state. um, and yeah, we try, we try. You should freestyle about this dude named. Oh my goodness, yo, who's better, Eminem or Hobson? Come on, bro. Really, really, really. Yeah. Thank you, Uriah. I don't think that's even a real question. That's like a disrespectful question. You know what I'm saying? And not taking away from Hobson, but come on, bro. Let's let's be real and honest with ourselves, okay? All these dudes, pretty much like look up to Eminem. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't matter who it is. Most of these guys, they will always say, like if you ask them, like, oh, who inspired you? Oh, who pushed you to be your best? They'll probably at some point, whether it's first or last, they're gonna bring up Eminem, you know, and Frankie G. Hey, I appreciate that. I mean, I don't really consider myself that great, that awesome, but you know what I'm saying. For those of you who think that way about me, I appreciate that. Um, and I really do hope that at some point, not only can I, like display that for you guys, and kind of like live up to that hype that you guys bring up every now and then, but I could always like share with like new people that come by the stream and everything. Hold on, we got. Listen, man, listen. I think I already explained earlier, all of this, which by the way, right, has not completely settled in correctly. It's fine. I'm willing to wait. It's all good and gravy. But hey, on my good days, like on my really good days, I can't lie, man. Sometimes I gotta like rebuke the mirror, be like, hey man, stop looking at yourself. It's all right. You look okay, you look decent. That's good. Now look away. I gotta pull myself back to reality. What? Always a good time. Yeah. I mean, why not, right? Why not? Who wants to link to? Oh my goodness. Like I didn't even know I had OnlyFans page. What? Let's see. What the heck? Rod Plum, yo, I know exactly why you're saying that too, man. Like I know who you're saying that about. So yeah, I kind of thought that too at first, like weeks ago when I really didn't know the guy. I was like, what? Why is he in the Why is he in the stream? Yeah, no, I do not. Yeah, I definitely don't. Never have, never will. Don't need it. Really, it just never really caught my attention. Yeah, man. Hey, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Oh snap. Okay, we got an interesting comment in here. RG says, "Yo, I'm doing a catch with JDQ this week, y'all. Y'all better be ready for fire and ice. Epstein. Oh wait. Hashtag Epstein didn't kill himself. You heard? That's what I imagine that person sounds like. I can't be completely sure. You know what I'm saying? I could be wrong, but that might be how he sounds like. I don't know. That's something I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I mean, oh, listen, man. I didn't touch my hair or my beard for like weeks because I was like, yo, I want to like make sure that I'm at my worst, so that when my best friend actually like trims me up and like gives me a haircut, he has like a lot to work with. You know what I'm saying? And he allows me to see whatever miracles he can do. So, and yes, I do know what you sound like, but that was supposed to be a secret between you and I, but I guess I didn't throw in like a wink or something in there, just be like, but that's my bad. That's my bad. I'm sorry. Ah, listen, man. London Bridges falling down. Um, I don't know. You might have to reach out to him on Instagram. You might have to like reach out to him on his OnlyFans page. I think he does the same thing, but I think what Alex does on OnlyFans, I mean, he can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think he does food challenges on his OnlyFans. So if you want to go see that, you might have to go over there, pay that membership fee, and what I'm saying, get the party started over there. You know, it's gonna be a good time. Hey, it's always a good time seeing him, like do what he does. Especially that. What was that? The last thing he did with the was it like that really big like pizza or I forgot what it was. I know he did like a food challenge on a few weeks ago or a few days ago. But yeah, like mm, you're gonna have to do that, man. You have to go to his OnlyFans and check him out over there. At least for tonight. Definitely not Alex. Definitely not Alex, but okay. Burrito. That's what it was. A burrito. Hey, yo, RG with the $1 donation, man. That has just changed my life entirely, bro. I appreciate that. I appreciate the blessing. I receive it, and I will put it to good use. I promise. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Pizza, then steak, and then London says it was a burrito. I believe you. While also visiting the this, maybe, just maybe that might happen. Who knows? JDQ's RedTube channel is traumatizing. Wait, hold on. No. Listen, I have never, ever, in my entire life, I have never fixed my eyebrows ever. They just always look this great, I guess. They just always look this good. You know what I'm saying? Just naturally. So maybe I wasn't blessed with, other great genes like up here or whatever. Because, you know what I'm saying? I'm losing all this right here slowly but surely. But one thing I know I got going for me is my eyebrows, baby. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? And then, of course, wait, hold on. I think I missed something. So RG says with the $5 donation, which again I do appreciate, and I will put it to good use. I promise you. I promise you, boo boo. He says this is for you to fill in the rest of your beard. Hashtag white people don't understand. Yo, I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that. And you know what? Who knows? Maybe at some point in the future, I'll just go ahead and do the whole like beard restoration. Make sure it's all filled in everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Not tainted, not tinted, but like actually hair everywhere. I'm like, I never know if it'll be out here. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait. What is this? Hold on. Hold on. See. Wait. Hold on. Hold on. Now I have to read this. I think I missed something over here. Damn, I have to scroll back and see this. All right, so just Heath Bar says, because I just want to, but want to what though? Want to what? Because I missed the comment that was before this, so I can understand the line of thought on that comment. Oh my goodness. The my God thing. Oh my goodness, yo. Hey, Heath, you're gonna have to explain that one. I want to be, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be up to date of why that comment. Wait, getting please. Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh, got you, got you, got you. Okay, 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 got you. Yeah, I was like wondering, like, okay, but want to what? Yo, listen, from time to time, I'm gonna have those moments where I'm like, I'm lost. I'm slow. My mind has been removed from my body. My brain has completely shut down on me. I do not understand. Yeah, I know that. Yeah. So just Eve is explaining with another $1.99 donation. Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Um, but wow, thank you for both of those. It helps a lot. I promise you, it will be put to good use. Whether it's what I'm saying, like help pay the bills, okay, help the channel out, or fill in my beard. Either or, it might just happen. So. It's an old age catching up to you, man. Yeah, yeah, no, you're right. You're completely right. But listen, it's how I tell people, like, you know, I'm gonna try my very hardest to like work with what I still got, okay, and make it work and do as best as I can with it. Up until like for real, like if I have like an immediate like patch right over here, just out of nowhere, then maybe I might consider it like shaving my head. But if that hasn't happened yet, you know what I'm saying? There's still hope. There's still like dreams to kind of like pursue, and there's still something to be done with it. Then I'll take my chances. I'll wait. I'll be patient. Um, do I catch pets? So funny thing about that, I've had two attempts in the past One was like the first one. It was completely screwed up because the internet connection on the phone got really messed up, and of course my decoy account got canceled or like deleted or whatever, so that went nowhere. The second attempt, uh, the predator, kind of like I guess was like on point with like searching out the area, like and I guess kind of like scoping out like me and my crew, and they were able to like get out of the parking lot at Walgreens like really fast. So that went nowhere as well, sadly. But is that like my thing? No, it's not my thing. I do not catch predators. I interview the predator catchers. I interview former victims slash survivors of said situations. And then from time to time, I'll do these chill streams, like just relax, just have fun with it. All right, hold on. RG says Chris LaRoche is like flat, warm soda. Also, his teeth have been social distancing before it was cool. Hashtag I know I'm a dick. Listen, man, glad to say that I didn't say that. So we're all aware that it came from my mouth, yes, but was it my comment? No. So just reading out the donations, which by the way, thank you for the $5 donation, sir. I appreciate it. This will be with the like. Did you still post their face to expose? I was going to put out like the pictures of like the actual profiles that I caught them on, but when going through things with certain already established predator catchers, they kind of like recommended me not to unless like that the actual confrontation had happened, you know. So I was all right, that makes sense. Um, yeah, he really is. And trust me, if you were to meet him in person, you would probably be on the floor like in tears, crying. So, uh, yeah, man, RG's a swell guy, man. Interview a new set of victims. Feel that's sad. Oh my god, I'm not putting that up there, bro. We got a comment from Mr. RG saying, "Who wants you to bring me on the stream? Press 77." We got 2 people out of 53. If we get 55 people to, that's like raising the bar there. I'm like really raising the bar. If we get like 55, 53 people to type in 77, I'll make it happen. Alexander. All right, we got 77s just coming up on the board here. Oh, we got Jesus Vaquera also putting 77. And of course, those who know who RG is know what to expect. Dear God. Yeah, just do it. Don't quit. Yeah, I'm gonna be bringing him up. Dear God, what is wrong with my tongue today? Yeah, he is. He is very awesome. I agree. And I'm just sending him the link because I believe we have enough people that said 77. We don't have to reach the 58, 55 people that I mentioned earlier. That'd be a bit much. Um, maybe I'll do it through here. All right, just bear with me because I have to send the link to the stream. So just hang tight. Mm-hmm. Let me just make sure. Yeah, that's what it is right there. This chat is racist. I'm out. Okay. Wait, what is 4 minutes? Oh, that I have to wait 4 minutes. Is that it? Because I'm okay with waiting 4 minutes. It's fine. It's totally fine. How was my day? All right. Yeah, my bad. Sometimes I get lost in reading the chats. So yeah, my day. Oh, he's driving. That's what it is. Okay. So yeah, my day was not that great today because I try my best to like start my days like as early as I can, just to get stuff out the way early. Like the gym. Uh, I love going to like work out and everything, so I try to get that out the way like super early to then have the rest of the day to like do anything that has to do with stuff that I manage. But oh dear God. Doesn't need a vaccine for it. Yeah, this is I had to bring this up. This is actually funny. That is hilarious. I'm sorry. That is hilarious. Oh my goodness, what is going on here, yo? Like, yeah, not right now. Like, we're definitely not reviewing the catch right now. That's not what's happening at this moment. No, and I apologize if if you intended to come here specifically for that. We're like on the other end of that moment. We're completely not doing that right now. I mean, at some point we will, but as of right now, we're not. I don't know what's going on right now in the stream. Uh, yeah, yeah, I'm almost. So just Heath says I'm dead. I'm like, yeah, I'm almost there too. And then I remember like, yeah, that's what she said. And that's exactly what she said. But they do. But what is going on here, yo? Yeah, listen. The other day, with I'll try. Listen, I'll try to stop. I'll try to stop, but I won't quit. But I'll try to stop, but I won't quit. Um, all insurances are accepted at NVCAP. Oh my goodness, yo, that was good. What I was gonna say was the other night when we had when the catch with what's his face was going on. Y'all remember this guy from like a couple nights ago, right? The Disney shirt. This guy. Yeah, when that catch was going on, listen, I was in that stream, and I was cracking jokes here and there. You know what I'm saying? But we all have our days and moments, man. Every now and then it's good to like relax and just have fun with like the stream. So I get it. Yeah, Uncle Disney guy for sure. Do some prank calls and let's get this going. Who should I call? Your mom? I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding, bro. But yeah, I mean, one of these days I might do prank calls. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah, it was. It was definitely a good time. And the thing is, it was so easy. You know what I'm saying? It was really easy to own the guy. If you can even like say that, yeah. I think we all owned him at that point. Yeah. And it says prank call Alex. The thing is, I don't have his new number because I know he has a new number because I think he had to give up his phone for evidence or something like that. So I don't. If someone can give me his new phone, you know, like over here, if you can give me his new number, I'll appreciate it, and we might make it happen. We might. I'm not saying we will. I'm saying we might. The problem is, he's probably watching right now, so there's no point. See what I'm saying? Because he was just here earlier, and I doubt he left. So there'll be no point of me like prank calling him when he knows or he's hearing what we're talking about right now. So it'd be useless at this point. Um, yeah, yeah, yep. See your boy JDQ, man. Listen, I might be simple, you know what I'm saying, and like humble and everything, but I am not dumb. That's one thing I am not. Sadly, sometimes I wish I was, but I'm not. I just can't be. Mm. Interesting. That would be interesting. Oh, okay. Stephanie says, "Tell your story about Brooklyn or about the vaccine passport. I'm intrigued." Is that what you might sound like, Miss Stephanie? I don't know. I don't know if that's how you sound like. I'm just over here just winging it. I'm assuming that's how you sound like. Let me try again. Tell your story about Brooklyn or about the vaccine passport. I'm intrigued. All right. Well, hey, listen, I try. Sometimes I'm right. Most of the time I'm wrong, but mm, uh, hmm, I'll think about it. I will highly, highly consider it. How do we know if these people, aside from Alex, how do we know that the person we're trying to prank is not in here? See, that's what I'm trying to like avoid. Is obviously if they know ahead of time, then there's like no point. I could like, for example, I could prank call my grandmother. I could do that. Because I know for a fact she ain't in here. She's not like watching me right now. That'd be a little bit more of a satisfying. Oh, hold up, man, hold up. I think I might have gotten an idea. Nah, not my sister. What? I don't. I don't know. That's a very good question. I don't know. Call Eric. That's not a bad idea. But see, I'm kind of like, what if he's in here too, yo? Listen, I'm not saying my channel's like so big that oh no, everybody's watching. You know what I'm saying? I can't call nobody because everybody's watching me. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is the people that you guys are mentioning, um, like might have passed by the stream. You know what I'm saying? And they're like, oh, yeah, it definitely has been more than 4 minutes for sure. Okay, hold on. And listen, the story to the Brooklyn and me, there's no story to that, to be honest with you. But we do like to share a YouTube flirtatious relationship, if that makes any sense. Um, but that's really all that really is. Is that girl fine? You bet she is. You know what I'm saying? But can I do something about it? Not really. Not at the moment, sadly. All right, so that okay, hold on. Now I got to figure this out. On the 19th. The hell? Yo, okay, hold on. All right. I'm trying to think who we can call, y'all. I'm trying to think because it's got to be someone who we know for a fact doesn't pass by the streams. You know what I'm saying? It has nothing to do with the community. It's got to be something along those lines. Alex is in here. What are you talking about? Alex is in here right now as we speak. Yeah, he's definitely in here. So, hey, I mean, listen, that's not a bad idea, and I actually do still have his number. But here's another thing. Yo, hold on. I know you guys are gonna start saying call on me, but hold on. While he might not directly pass by here or be on here, we got to remember that sadly, there's still like minions of his, like checking out the other channels just to check if they're talking smack about him or talking trash about him. So I'm like, listen, man, I I'm not scared at all. I don't care. I really don't. But I know for a fact, if word gets out, there's gonna be a mess in the chat area at some point, whether it be tonight or tomorrow or whatever. And I really don't have time, you know what I'm saying, to like sit here and like have to like, mute people right afterwards. And it's not a good time. It's just annoying is what it is. Uh, playing what the hell? Also, no, not really. What the hell is that? We got you. No, okay, hold on. Oh my good, y'all are killing me right now, yo. Y'all are really like killing me, especially this. But hey, Jackie, I appreciate this. I'll go after no stash. Yeah, yeah. I 1,000% can guarantee already somehow someone, what I'm saying, that was watching this that's from his side, like just ooh, I'm telling on you. I'm telling. Because that's how him and his people are, yo. Like this is I don't know, some not to sound redundant here and bring up old news, but yo, they be on some HSBS, man. Ooh, I'm telling on you. Yeah, for real. Like Jeremiah, you know, so nah. Listen, I'm telling you right now, if that were to happen, listen, the amount of people that I would have to like time out for making some really dumb and really like ignorant, like just beyond unnecessary like, comments in the chat area or afterwards is gonna be a lot, yo. It's too much. It's just annoying. Like I don't care. I don't care what anybody says, or you could talk trash about me. You could tell me whatever, but at the same time, it's like it's annoying to have to deal with that right afterwards. All right, so I think we're ready for the special guest tonight. for those of you, that are already like in a hot room, like already sweating, I would recommend you like wipe the sweat off and kind of like turn on the AC. This man is fire. This man is so hot that even the devil fears, what I'm saying, getting near to him because how hot he is. So without further ado, let's get this party started. Yes, sir. What's going on, brother man?
What's going on, baby boy? Good evening to all those sexy people out there in YouTube land. That's JDQ. I'm your boy RJG, here to do two things: spread the word of He who presides over us all,
yes,
and to put pedophiles on blast. Ooh. And also throw some shade at Rami and Chris LaRoche, because God wants us to have fun at the same time too. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
But why Chris though? Why Chris? I don't mind the other guys. I don't really care. But come on,
the first thing that we really need to talk about, and I hope Alex is in here. Alex, we know that you're racist. We know that you're an evil human being. I'm the first person who broke the news that Rami came out as donosexual. Donosexuality is a thing. Like, I don't want anyone in this room to be a donophobe. So anyone out there who's a dono, look, my guy, I almost died, my guy. Tommy. That's no White Claw. That's just a little bit of Sprite.
That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Keep it clean.
First thing, look, before you even say anything, I don't give a fuck. This is your channel. You need to shut the fuck up for 2 seconds. I want at least 50 happy birthdays to JDQ, Mr. Jorge, right now. I want everybody to start spamming him happy birthday. I want you to donate $1. He doesn't drink, so he can go get, I don't know, what do you drink? Like grape soda? Is that what you people drink?
Grape soda, baby. Because it's purple.
Some Fanta? Don't you wanna Fanta? Don't you wanna Fanta? Bro, so anybody who heard the other day that JDQ went out with somebody, he didn't want to break my anonymity. I was a dude. We got a chance to break bread, go kind of enjoy one another's company a little bit. I got introduced to the, aw, happy birthday, Tommy. So anybody out there who wants JDQ to do a catch, I was lucky enough that Jay and Alex, Jesus, and Alfredo brought me along. So JDQ, I'm +1. I'm just the eye candy. I'm just so nobody tries to get fucking sideways with your boy JDQ. So
hold up, man. Hold up now. Now you trying to say, bro, I'm weak? Is that what you're trying to say?
I'm saying you got a lot of show muscle. I don't think you have a lot of go muscle. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to say. Let's see what the people are saying. This guy is ugly as fuck. Why does he have a unibrow? He makes Chris LaRoche look like Chris Hemsworth. This is why people shouldn't drink while they're pregnant. Bro, why are the people so mean?
Listen, man, people got too much time on their hands is what it is, bro. And at the same time, sadly, the same reason I have this going on for me that it's like fading away. I guess other people got other stuff going away that they're just jealous about.
I don't got that problem, baby.
Damn, man, where's my hat at? Somebody passing my hat?
I don't got that problem right there, bro. Your hairline is falling faster than Rami's followers. That's all I'm trying to say, bro.
There we go. Problem resolved. For now,
so, one thing I wanted to break down real quick, if I could, because everybody's in here for the same reason, right? Like obviously the community is real strong. Like we love the fact that the community is pretty insulated. We love to communicate with one another. We love to share dialogue and tell some jokes. But can you tell your viewers how you got involved in this community? Like what brought you, what attracted you to the pedophile catching community?
All right, and this is all jokes aside. I mean, I might throw in a joke or there, here, and there, but to be completely honest and completely like serious about that question, so it's the beginning of the whole COVID situation, right? I'm over here at the house late night scrolling through videos. Why? Because I know for a fact the next day I don't have to go into work, so I'm scrolling through videos. And I come across To Catch a Predator, and I'm like, yo, I remember this show. It's crazy that someone put this up here or whatever. And I'm watching. And next thing you know, like one thing led to another. And I come across Alex's channel and some of his catches. And I'm like, yo, this is like an actual thing. Like people be actually like doing, this in like real life in the real world right now. It's crazy. So then, of course, I saw some of his catches, got turned off at the beginning because obviously at the beginning it was, very childish way of doing it. So I found like other channels like Rami's channel and Jay's channel, CC Unit, etc. And, stuff happened with the R word that just kind of caught me off guard. Cause I'm like, yo, like I'm over here trying to help this dude, like sharing his content and whatever, and he's striking my channel, like for like no reason. And then, that led to another thing. And, I just got close to the other catchers and they allowed me, the first one that allowed me to interview them was Polo. And then it just went from there, like I just started like receiving like messages like, hey, could I get on there and like, like tell my story or whatever. And I would reach out to some of them and like, hey, it'd be nice to have you on the show, just to interview you as well. And it just kept going from there, man. Like, and I've been a part of it since. Probably not as much as I used to, because obviously, like I always tell people, at the very beginning of me turning this channel into what it is now, like I had a lot of time on my hands, like a lot, and I was still getting paid, not to go to work at that time. So obviously I'm able to pay the bills comfortably, not have to go to work at the same time, have time on my hands. And I was rebuilding the channel at the time. So it was the perfect time for me to be on it like white on rice and catch every single live stream of these guys and all the catches. And it was just easy at the time. Nowadays,
do your viewers know how old you are?
Some of them know, and some of them I'm gonna keep them in suspense and be like, however young you make me out to be.
So I'm gonna break it down for the viewers real quick. I'm older than you and Alex. And when To Catch a Predator came on, this is before the advent of social media. So there was no Snapchat. YouTube wasn't even really a thing yet. This is probably circa 2005. So YouTube might have been in its earliest inception. So the internet was still a relatively new creation. So Chris Hansen was able to kind of bring this whole, what's up, Nat Going Bananas? Yo, RJ, bro, that's a sick kickflip, bro. Tony Hawk would be proud. So when Chris Hansen brought this show to the forefront, like nobody had an idea how many online predators there were out there. Nobody knew what a dangerous place the internet could be. You know what I mean? No one, like everyone, you would go home after school, you go on America Online, do your instant messaging, like AIM, if anyone in the chat room is old enough to remember that.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's kind of, I wanted to touch on something real quick. So it's like anyone who hates on Chris Hansen for the debauchery and the situations that he's found himself in, like he put himself in it, but nevertheless, Chris Hansen, that's right. Without him, you ever see the Boondocks with Uncle Ruckus?
Of course, that's right.
With Felice Johnson. Oh, I know who you are. I know who he is. I like you and I want you. We can do this the easy way, or we can do it I see you want to do it the hard way, Chris Hansen. And so like people hate on him, but without him, there's no Alex, there's no Rami, there's no Tommy, there's no Ghost, there's no Pop Squad. Yep. And people want to throw shade at fucking like Alex has been in my house, bro. Him and Jesus and Alfredo have been guests in my home. Like people are holding him accountable for shit that he was saying when he was 19, 20 years old. Mm-hmm. How many people have hundreds of thousands of eyes on them when they're 19, 20 years old, putting some silly shit on YouTube? You know what I mean? Other than Jackass, like how many people in the world can possibly identify with what that's got to be like? You know what I mean? So it's funny. Like I would say for all intents and purposes, the face and the voice of the predator catching community is probably Alex. And now Alex has really done a great job bringing Courtney to the forefront. And I think Alex is 21. I can't imagine Courtney's more than 23 or 24 years old. So they're younger combined than Chris Hansen was when he created this movement. So, I mean, it's a grassroots phenomenon that's taken place by young people for young people in the digital landscape. And, from an old guy talking to some of the young people out there, you got to give people room to fall, and you got to give people room to grow. You know what I'm saying? Like if people judge me predicated upon everything that I did when I was 19, 20 years old, like I'd be a fuck up to the 10th degree. So I want to hear from you, JDQ.
To be completely honest,
hold on, real quick, Rod Plum, that is me. Yeah, he was asking if I'm the dude hanging out with PP Mass. Yeah, that's me.
So, as far as I go, like I try telling people like every now and then, like Do I personally intend to like be a like catcher or like a full-time catcher? No, maybe not. But the same way that I was inspired initially by like Chris Hansen, you know, the same way that Alex and all these other guys were initially pretty much like reeled into this world, you know, because of Chris Hansen's like efforts and like what he was able to do. Um, I do want to also put myself in a position of doing it, but as I've said before, doing it differently, doing it in a way where, you know, you don't have, how do I put this in a nice way? There's catchers out there who they forget, you know, the purpose behind doing these confrontations and catches because it's turned into something like for entertainment, you know, for some of these catchers, it's turned into something entertainment wise and to just entertain people and yeah, like mock the person who was trying to like be a pedophile. But yo, they've forgotten like to get answers from these guys. They have forgotten to actually really confront them and have them talk.
Bro,
How are you going to sit here and tell me it's a confrontation, not let them talk?
I'm not gonna name names either, but like I said, like the best catchers in the game, they do a great job. It's like where the content sells itself. Like Alex is a personality. Alex is funny as shit. Like I'm a stand-up comic. Like that's what I do. Like if Alex decided to allocate his energies in that arena, I think that motherfucker could kill it. Like I think he could crush it. You know, and he does a great job too, where he gets people talking, and you've seen the evolution in Alex Rosen from like 2019, right. 2020, 2021. Like this man's driving 1,500 miles, 2,000. Like, bro, I'm a 36-year-old like successful entrepreneur. Like that young man has my respect. Like that, he's a cool dude, and he breaks his people off. Like he takes care of Jesus and Alfredo. But like you said, those people that are like clout chasing, like if you don't have the ability to sing, like you know how they have YouTube reactors. You know what those are, YouTube reactors?
Yeah. People
so it's like if you can't sing and you can't create and you can't do stand up, like you're just gonna go out there and like criticize other people for what they do. Like that, you were kind of asking me earlier too about the like the LaRoche thing. Like I'm joking. Chris LaRoche seems like a really, really sweet dude. Like he really seems like a sweet guy. You know, I wouidn't say that he won the genetic lottery when it comes to the moment you start to think.
Man, get out of here,
bro. I'm just saying, bro. Like, if I was any dude out there that's a dude, you've been in this moment where it's like a girl's inviting you over and you know you shouldn't go, and you think of that one girl that just kills the mood. Like, if I was a girl, I would think of Chris LaRoche. That would be like a lady boner killer. I mean, shit, I'm a dude. It's a dude boner killer. But that's what I'm saying. And I don't want to name names, but it's like you watch, like, you know, Ghost does a great job. And like, I'd say 90% of his shit is fucking on point. You know, Polo had his thing, like Jay from PP Mass. Yo, I did catches with Jay. And I'm going to tell anybody out there right now that's a fan, like from the moment that kid got to that man got to my house, he was on the app fucking talking to everybody. Like that motherfucker is a grinder. Like he will not stop until he finds what he's there to find.
I was with, and not to cut you off.
No, go.
But the night that I went over there to like, you know, go meet up with him and just like chill. I think I told you this already, but for those of you who don't know, but I actually did meet up with Jay one night in Orlando because he was staying at his family's house, and you know, we're talking, we're having a chill time, and then out of nowhere he's like, "Yo, you want to see how I do it?" And I'm like, "Sure, yeah." And I got to see firsthand how he does what he does, and I'm like, this kid. Well, he's older than me, but you know, he looks younger than me sometimes. This kid is a genius.
Oh, that's the only 40-year-old decoy in the world. That motherfucker looks 12.
I'm telling you. And then his voice is something out of this world where I'm like, yo, this he does a phenomenal job at what he does. And he does it so fast, you know, that you're like, how did you make that happen without even, you know what I'm saying? Like having to say too much or whatever. Just the way he phrases things, the way he like communicates to these people is beyond me. It's great.
For real, Jay, if you're listening, please stop calling these girls or boys underage minors. That's like saying dumb, slow people. Like, there's no such thing as an underage minor. Like, And anybody who's out there, anybody that watches the videos and wants to throw shade and wants to spill the tea, as the kids may say, you have no idea how much goes on behind. Like, I didn't know, and I'm like a huge fan of the community for 15 years. I had no idea how many people waste their time, don't show up, delete the profile the second they get outside. And like Jay, Jesus, Alfredo, Alex, Dream Floral, I've become a pretty big fan of. The amount of success that these guys reach for everyone that's a potential like Mark, it's just brutal. Like for the 22 minutes that you guys get to watch on YouTube, there might be like 18 to 36 hours of legwork that goes in. So I hope that everyone out there in the YouTube space really appreciates it.
Yeah. And, you know, I don't know how to like put this in a way where, you know, I don't sound redundant or whatever. And not to get stray away too much from what you just said, but, you know, I would really like, you know, it doesn't have to be many catches. It don't even have to be like, not even like, you know, 5 or whatever. It could be, let's say you and me do like 2-3 catches, right? But those 2 or 3 catches were done in such a way where, you know, we're getting the work done. We're keeping the purpose of the catch and confrontation in there, you know, while at the same time implementing that very thing that is, I believe, and I think you believe too, is missing from these confrontations is, and not to get preachy, not to get like, because once again, I'm not holy, I'm not a saint, you know what I'm saying? I'm not Jesus Christ, you know, but it would be nice to kind of like confront these people with like the word of God itself, you know what I'm saying? And be like, this is not because of what you and me and the rest of the world thinks is wrong, but why else is it wrong, you know, of what you're doing? Like, why? Yeah.
And that's the place, like, where, like, because like Alex being 21, like the amount of growth that young man has made in 3 years. Like, I introduced Alex to like one of my business partners. Like, that's how much I think that kid has the ability to turn this into a like legitimate empire. Like, right. For me, he's better than Chris Hansen. Chris Hansen sold out. He did it just for clout. Like, Alex, anybody out there that's watching, like, this motherfucker drove 1,500 miles. Most of you won't drive 20 minutes to go get Papa John's for your people when you drink. Like, think about it. 1,500 miles is insane. And he's got a Tahoe. That thing gets like 37 feet to the gallon. And it's I'm not even trying to be funny. Like, I'm being like moderately sincere.
Yeah.
So like I don't know. I just want, and especially like, I can only speak for the fans that are my age, that are older. You know what I mean? Like, if you're 21, you don't know what the fuck's up, you can feel free to judge Alex all you want. But the second I see somebody in their 30s or someone approaching their 40s,
right?
It's like, yo, the kid is 21. Like, give him, if he went from 19 to 21, if you saw the growth from 2019 to 2021, imagine what 2024 is going to look like if he chooses to allocate his time in this arena. You know what I mean? And just real quick, Jesus threw a shout out to me for saying thank you. Those two dudes, like, for anybody that likes Alex's videos, Jesus and Alfredo, they fucking make that shit work. They drive with him. They share the time behind the wheel. They both stayed in my house. I was a huge fan of both of those kids. And like you, so I just want to, you said what's missing. So for me, I didn't know what I didn't know when I was 21. So I'm not comparing myself to Alex just because we're in such different points on the timeline. But like when you said the spiritual aspect of things, when I was 21, bro, I was quick to judge everybody. Like, I'd look at someone and be like, yo, you're a fuck up. You need to pay for what you did. Like, in my mid to late 30s now, like, I see these people, bro. I don't think anybody's meant to be condemned to death. If you have no remorse, like, bro, you reap what you sow. Fucking eat a dick, motherfucker. Like, you're done. Like, if you have no remorse,
right?
Like, the barbecue sauce predator, the first catch that they caught him, he's like, you guys aren't gonna look at my phone. I know my right. Like, he had no remorse. The guy's a sociopath. But like, when you see people that like legitimately see the error of their ways, and there's two types of predators out there. And if anyone in the comments wants to talk, I would love to hear. There's predators that are predators, and then there's predators of convenience. Like, some people are just lonely, bro. Like, you got that fucking ill-fated beard, you got the freshy fade. I got that Jesse McCartney look, like fucking Bombstitude just said. I doubt either you or I have ever had problems like meeting females or men, whatever you're into, bro. Because we don't judge in this community. We don't judge. It's Orlando. Everyone's a little gay. Like when you see some of these dudes, like there are people that I think that I don't think that they're genuinely seeking a minor. I just think some of them are like that desperate. Alex will just snatch your phone, no asking needed. Bro, that's Orlando is a lot gay, says Bombstitude. And I want to ask you a couple of questions now, man, because you interview everybody, and I'm going to take the wheels right now. Welcome to RDQ. This is Ray's demi-queer channel. I don't know what RDQ means, but we're going to interview my boy JDQ because I know him in real life. Y'all motherfuckers don't know him. I donated $12 tonight, so I'm gonna say whatever the fuck I want. So would you be comfortable talking about your past at all? Like where your faith came from? Can you tell everyone how you were lucky enough to find the faith that you do have?
All right. So that's actually a really good question. I was actually, and we've talked about this from the time that we went out. We went out and have a bro date.
We fucking did, bro. It ended at the Asian massage parlor, but we won't tell anybody. That's our secret.
Oh, have we finished? No.
She looked at me. She's like, I want the white guy, the brown soul brother, Tubo cool.
So, but yeah, not to get into those details. That's for another day, for another stream. Hopefully before I get married or something like that, right before I get married. But so I was fortunate enough to be born and raised in a Christian household, right? My grandfather, was a pastor for many years, Pentecostal movement. My father was a minister, like a music minister for a bunch of years. And then he got to be like co-pastor for a while, then ended up being pastor for a few years. And so I was, I guess, in a way, some people might say like privileged or, like blessed to be like born and raised in that type of household. And I've said this before, we might not have lived in the best places, because one thing doesn't have to do with the other. I could be raised by wolves and somehow, be surrounded by really great people. But in my case, I was raised by really great people, but surrounded by wolves, if you could even like say that. Yet my faith was never shook, and that, I don't know if that's due to my upbringing. I don't know if that's due to my personal walk with the Lord. I don't know if it has to do anything with just, my own personal intuition and all that. But I was just blessed to be born and raised in a Christian household.
You just said something incredibly interesting, and I have to cut you off right there because anybody out there that's listening, like you're the son of you come from a family of faith, and you said that walk with the Lord. Anybody who has faith has probably deviated from the path. Would you feel comfortable maybe talking to some of your people out there? Has there been a couple of moments in your life where you knew the right thing to do and you didn't?
That's a good question. I don't know. Is that an open question for everybody in the?
No, that's free. That's free. Like because you're the one talking to your people, bro. Like tonight's the night you interview everybody. Like you're the voice of reason. You're the spiritual warrior, and anybody that's a man of faith, like the Bible says, like man's faith will be tested, like all the time. And it, like whatever we talked about is between me and you, but like, and I'll speak for myself. I've never, like minors have never been my thing, but like there's definitely times where I treated God's kids not like I would want them to treat mine. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like any dude out there that's a dude, you might have looked at women as a conquest, or you looked at money as a conquest, or you looked at how I could step on somebody else to get to where I want to be at. Like I'm a poster child of making a laundry list of wrong decisions. And the difference is there's no such thing as win or lose. Like I like the expression win or learn. So that, and I'm only going to speak for me. Fuck yeah, Mr. Grimm.
It's funny. It's funny because, okay, so Jackie says, not JDQ, he's too strong. Listen, I'm glad you brought that up because, what Mr. Grimm just said and what, RG just said is very true. That it doesn't matter how great of an upbringing I had. And it doesn't matter that I won't ever stray from my faith, because that's just the way I am. I won't ever stray from my faith. However, yeah, you know, your boy JDQ deals with battles, internal battles every single day. Like, and this goes out to anybody who's battling with certain sins. You know, it could be anything. It could be drug use. It could be alcohol. It could be porn. It could be living a what's the word?
Double life,
Promiscuous life.
yeah.
And of course double life too. There's so many sins and errors and things we can do along the way, all right, while not straying from the faith, but battling with that sin. And there's a few verses, you know, in the Bible that talk about, you know, like how even if you're in the faith, you still have to like deal with a sin that's always going to be like pretty much like trying to drag you down. And that's just the way it is. And yeah, I do have my battles. I do have battles with sins every single day, just like everybody else. The difference is, though, that, you know, not only do I recognize that, yeah, I'm battling that sin, but I'm leaving it up to God to like help drive me through and away from that sin. And I actively seek for myself to like get away from that sin. You know, once again, there's verses in there that say, you know, God will help you, but you got to also like, you know, actively like move away from that sin. You can't just like pray it away and that's it. You have to do your part.
Is Red Hood who I think it is, by the way?
Well, who do you think it is?
Alex.
No.
Who's Red Hood?
Red Hood is a longtime supporter of this channel and many other catching channels, and is, I don't know, Red, is it okay if I tell him the other thing that you are? Just type it in if it's okay. Like the other thing that you were, my bad. Other thing that you were for a certain person, which was short-lived, but I'm just gonna wait for him to say yes or no, because I don't want to do it and there's him be like, no, bro, you doxed me or whatever. But he's a good guy. Red is a good guy.
This room is like 78% moderators. That's hilarious.
Yeah. Okay, so Red Hood, he gives me the green light. So he used to be, for a very short period of time, he did help decoy for the R Word. And he got to work with the R Word for a little bit. And of course, he told us about that experience in a stream that we had on this channel like a few months ago. And yeah, I mean, I don't know if you want to know anything else about him, but
I'm lost on the R Word. Are we talking about like the Greek,
the no stash person, the my guy person? Yeah.
Oh.
The my guy person.
Bro, if I was on Grindr and I was him, my Grindr name would be Rami Salami. That would be my name. Rami Salami Lakem. That would be my.
That's actually, no, that's, I'm not gonna lie, that was perfect. That was the perfect username.
Like I'm from the school of thought too. Like, trust me, like I'm in Alex and Jay's camp. Like that's the camp that I'm in. Those are the people that I break bread with. But it's like anybody that wants to be different, like I would pray that there's like a Predator Palooza one day where like Alex and Jay, Rami and Tommy and fucking Nito from Pop Squad and Ghost, like everybody goes to a city and just shows people like if we can put our like tiny little differences aside for a minute. You know what I mean? Like I never heard anybody on their deathbed say that like I wish I carried more of a grudge. Like I've never met anybody on their deathbed that said I wish I had more animosity towards people. I mean, don't get me wrong, people gotta be accountable for the way that they carry themselves. But you know, the fact that predator catcher channels are like warring amongst themselves, it's like, yo, every time that we throw shade at one another, like, you know, the predators get to play in the dark. That's just what I'm saying.
I almost spat that out. That's what she said. But yeah, no, you're right. You're right. And I do believe someone in the community was trying to make that happen not too long ago. I'm not going to name the person because I don't believe the person is in good standings with the community anymore. I don't know. I'm not too sure. I have to double check. But that person was pretty much like working on doing just that, having like a big gathering of all these different predator catchers and like the different channels, and have like some type of like activity amongst like ourselves in the community. I don't know if that's still gonna happen because I believe that was supposed to take place like somewhere in October or something like that. I haven't heard word of it since, and this was brought to my attention like maybe 3 months ago or something like that. So I don't know. I have not heard anything since.
So Nat going bananas. If you could put his comment up there, he wants to say, "Yo, RG, are you a dumb slow person?" So
Oh, hold on. Yeah.
the
I saw
answer
it
to
earlier.
that would be yes. I said that as slowly as I could. Bro, were you there when I trolled Alex on his prank calls?
I was not. I was
Bro, he
not.
he he called up like a dude phone line, and I answered the phone. It was, good evening, and thanks for calling the Manhole. For live one-on-one man-to-man action, press 1. For the live chats, press 2. To make a pre-recorded listing to get matched with hot other guys in your area, press 3. And the whole chat was watching this, bro, and I got that mother. Oh, yeah, she saw it. She saw it. It was fucking tremendous. It was incredible. That was me, Mr. Grimm. That was me. That was me.
I only heard about it from you and like maybe two other people from like the community, but I had not seen it. I wasn't there for the live, so I miss the greatest things, man. I keep telling everybody I miss the greatest lives.
Oh, Bombstitude said that was fire. Everybody was Ray is good at prank calling. That was one of my favorite things to do is does anyone know your first name or no?
Who?
You,
Me?
JDQ, yeah.
Yeah. Some of them. I wouldn't assume most do.
It's
Go
like
ahead.
right now, when I call him tomorrow, Jorge, this is Parmesh calling about the Chorus extended warranty to let you know that it's going to be nearing expiration right now on the 23rd of September 2021. If you are going to make payment, and I'm like, I love to fucking, I don't know, bro. Like life is painful enough, man. Like anything we could do to like get a laugh to get through,
Right.
like day to day, like is truly, and like when. So Jorge was nice enough, like he kind of talked on the live the other day. Like me and him went out, we kicked it for a night, just fucking got lost around Central Florida, got some wings, had some fun. And he brings he showed us a side of Ghost that we didn't see. You know what I mean? Because Ghost isn't a guy that's like really, not that he's not transparent, he's just that there's 98% of what he does is about the predatory stuff. So it was real neat to see you humanize him and like show us like who, he's a 23-year-old kid that goes to school and lives at home and, practice. Me and you were talking too, bro. Like, how cool is it when you meet someone else of a different faith, but when they practice that faith, we have so much more in common than we could even begin to comprehend.
Yep.
Like the Muslim of faith and the Christian of faith have more in common than a practicing Christian and a non-practicing Christian, or a non-practicing Muslim or a non-practicing Muslim.
Yep.
And real quick, who's Muncie? Do I know them?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you should. I'm not gonna say. Well, you know what? Do you watch Eric on PCI?
Yeah, the dude with the dreads.
Right. And
I love that. That's him.
No. So do you know the females that work with him on his team? So that's them right there. Sometimes it's Brooke, sometimes it's Shauna, but I think it's Brooke right now for the most part. Let me just make sure. I think it is Brooke.
So that if you could talk to everyone, because you interview so many people, and we already talked about the spiritual aspect that's missing, what else do you think that the predator catching community could do better that they're not currently doing?
I mean, listen, and I think I've said this before. I just don't know how to say it where it won't sound like I'm being like I'm trying to correct somebody, because I'm not. But everybody is doing it the way they understand that it works for them. And that's great. If it's working for you and it's getting you results, keep doing the way you're doing it. However, if I were to do it, even if it's once, twice, like I said earlier, 3 times, whatever, I would love to implement, the spiritual side, of things, and actually praying for the person right there and then. That I would definitely pray for the person on the spot. Okay. Because listen, I know there's people out there who don't believe in that. I know there's people out there who be like, oh, you're wasting your time. and that's fine and dandy. But I believe in it. I believe in prayer. I believe in the transformation through prayer, not because I prayed, but because God through me, you know what I'm saying, might do something with that person. And I know you agree, you know what I'm saying, to that extent. And pray for the person on the spot and be like, listen, I've prayed for you. I hope and pray that you are transformed and you do turn your life around and you know what I'm saying, like not only stop doing this, but are truly transformed for the better. And after that, be like, hey, I'm going to give you this list of people that you can call or text or email, all right, which are going to be vetted pastors and ministers that I trust, that I know personally, and be like, I'm not going to expect anything. Like, if you want to prove, me right, that there is people that have done what you just did, but are willing to change and wanting to change, I'm going to allow you, or give you the opportunity to reach out to those people, the numbers I gave you, and have them help you on your walk, okay, and hopefully be transformed. You could prove me wrong, right that way, or you could prove the people that don't believe in transformations right, and not call and not seek help and not seek guidance and counseling, and you could prove them right. So who do you want to prove right? You want to help prove me right, that people can change and people can be transformed, or you want to prove those people who say no, there's no hope for him, there's no way he's changing, he is what he is. So I'll let you decide what you want to do. That's what I would tell them, basically.
That's I'm pretty much on board with you, man. There's one thing that I do wish that I saw more of was, like, I remember when I did the catch in Oviedo with Alex and Jay, I said to the young man, who, he wasn't even that young, he was like 24, 25. I was like, brother, like, look, anybody out there right now, like, you're live on YouTube, there's 1,000 people watching, 100,000 people are going to see this video. If you had a moment to say to something to them so they could empathize with where you're at, like, what is it that you would say? And I have yet to see someone that's a predator make a legitimate act of contrition, where it's like, yo, I'm a scumbag, this is evil, I was coming to fuck a little kid, like, because we all know what you're doing. Like, that's the fucked up part. It's like, everybody knows what time it is. You know what I mean? Like none of us are stupid. Like, you took an Uber 40 miles at 1 a.m. to meet a 13-year-old. Like, we know what you're here to do. But it's like, at least if somebody was like genuinely honest, I'm pretty sure when people own up to what they do, not saying that we're going to forgive, but like, we'll be somewhat empathetic, at least a little bit. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's what I would like to see is, like, if I had a channel, it would be called, like, final thought. I'm like, look, like, I'm not going to say anything else, man. You got 30 seconds for the floor. Talk to the cameras on the live channel. Tell these people that are looking at you, tell your coworkers, your classmates, your friends, and your family, what is it that you did? And they look right at the camera and they're like, I can't believe this happened. It was more than a moment of weakness. I knew it was wrong. I knew it was wrong when I came here. I knew it was wrong on the way here. And even when I got here, I knew it was wrong, but I still chose to follow my selfish desires anyway. And it's evil, it's ugly, it's illegal, and I deserve to be punished. And anything that happens to me is, pretty much well-deserved. I'd be amazed. I would be curious to see what the community would think about if somebody did that. What do you think?
Well, I mean, listen, and I'm going to answer that question and also answer this question over here. Well, it's not really a question, it's a comment. But to answer your question first, I think the people obviously, like, should at the very least have an open mind towards it, okay? Because I think there's way too many people who are like just straight up like raw, like, no, like, they don't deserve any type of like sympathy, like, at all, zero, zilch, negative, like nothing at all, period. But hold up now. What if you was in their position? You know what I'm saying? And that's something that we should ask ourselves. What if I was in that position? Not that I would be, not that you would be, not that I'm not saying anyone to chat with. I'm just saying, what if we were in that position? Would we not deserve at the very least, a small crack open of not redemption? Yes, but that small glimpse of, like, being treated as a human being, at the very least. You know what I'm saying? So people should definitely, I believe, in my opinion, should have an open mind to that. But that's just my personal opinion. Now, NBCAP, okay, saying most crimes can be rehabilitated, but not personality disorders like pedophilia. It's in the writing of the brain. Listen, man, scientifically and medically speaking, that might be true to a certain extent, but I believe in a powerful God. I believe in a God of wonders. I believe in a God that still to this day makes miracles and transforms people. I have seen time and time again, okay, people who had very dark, very strange backgrounds, okay, whether it be in their brain, the way that, their brain function or whatever the case may be, drug addicts that were like in way deep. I have seen total transformations, okay, inside and out, like genuine transformations. I'm talking about like you would not recognize a person in a million years. So while this is kind of true, let's not forget that, there is hope. While there's life, there's hope. And yeah.
One thing that's never really mentioned on the channel, and this is something that I love about what Alex does, is Alex goes after pedophiles. Like pedophile is prepubescent. Like he's caught pedophiles going after 4-year-olds with their little sister, 8-year-olds, 9-year-olds, like hepaphilia, like that 14, 15. It's like post-pubescent, but like under 18 time frame. Whoever that was that wrote that it's a personality disorder. I have a degree in nursing. As a matter of fact, I think I have my fucking stethoscope in here somewhere. He's 110% correct. So if I were to talk earlier, I probably spoke a little bit out of context. Like the hepaphiles can be, those are more like maybe it's a crime of opportunity. You know what I mean? Like they weren't looking for a 50, but anyone that goes after an 8-year-old, that's a road that there's no coming back from. Like that's what they're hardwired to find attractive, and that's beyond evil. Because do you and this is kind of fun for everybody in the chat. I didn't know this either. Do you know that certain states the age of consent is 16? Did you know that or no?
No, I was not aware of that.
In the state of New Jersey, the legal age of consent is 16,
wow.
Unless it's like a direct supervisor at work, a teacher, or so. Like so, you could be 38 and she could be 16, and it's completely legal. Like that's gross.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And then there's countries around the world where like the legal age of consent is 14 or 13. But you know what's been neat for me, man, is like you've been at this game for a minute. Like I do my stand up, right? Like I have an audience, but in a much different arena. I've always loved the pedophile catching community. Incest in New Jersey is legal too, says Mr. Grimm. That's it depends where in Jersey, but you're probably not wrong, homie. It's neat that we have a cause as a community where like the one thing that binds us, it's not who we voted for, it's not the shoes we wear, it's not a hot chick with an Instagram with some fucking ass implants. It's like it's a genuine cause for good that brings us all together. And I feel that that's why this channel has had the staying power that it's had. You know what I mean? Like Alex has been doing this shit for 2 years, bro. Like Nito Pop Squad, he's gone. Like, bro, that's done. Fucking who else was it? Like Wu County Catchers. Like they came. I love their catches, but they came, they left. You know, the only ones that really stay are like Alex, Jay, Dap, and
Ghost.
The R Word. Ghost is and that's what I'm saying, man. So it's like even if people want to hate on people, I don't know enough about Tommy to say anything intelligent. Who is it? Who's the black dude from Canada that does it? CP Catcher?
Yeah.
Bro, I love that guy, man. That dude does it dolo by himself day in, day out. That's a fucking soldier. That's a warrior. That's a brave. Oh, Dream Floral's on here. What's up, Dream? Nate? I'm the dude that said you looked like if lacrosse was a person. So I would like to apologize for my anti-Caucasian sentiment that I sent your way. Dream, Floral, Nate. I'm a douchebag. I'm a piece of shit. Hold on.
Hold up, bro. Hold up. You trying to tell me you got a pink headphone cable? Oh, you lagging. Oh, no. My man lagging here. Dear God. And it's funny because you can really tell. You can tell the blurry side on the. There we go. Wait. He sped up now.
Are we back?
Now you are. Yep. Now you are.
We're back. Yeah. So that's you got. So I asked you a couple of questions, man. We talked about you coming up from a family of faith, you deviating from like walking hand in hand with the Lord. You know, you've kind of shared that you want to get married in the future. You shared that you want to do some catches in the future. Does anybody out there in YouTube land have any questions that they would like to ask JDQ or have me ask JDQ? Because he brings us so much from other people. I would like you to get a good look at him this evening, YouTube fans. By the way, smash the thumbs up button, subscribe. Feel free to throw a super chat in there because I haven't seen anybody donate since the $10 that broad did. Let's see. Hey, RG, MDAO, I know. DAP fights predators, so there goes any potential case. DAP charges $30 to see fight footage. I'll buy you a beer next time, Nate. Ask JDQ if he keeps the main thing the main thing. What does that mean?
That has been an ongoing troll phrase for the last few weeks because of the whole Chris LaRoche situation, I believe. And basically it's like, you know, keep the main thing of the channel, the main thing of the channel. Don't stray away from the purpose.
have you talked to Chris LaRoche?
So he reached out to me, you know, when the whole situation blew up. And
I don't know the situation.
Man, we got time on our hands, so I'll this time around I'll talk about it briefly. But long story short, right. Long story short, you know, something happened on one of his streams, and you know, I guess people saw his demeanor, his face reaction to something that happened in the chat area. Then, of course, he proceeded to, you know, point something out, and of course, you know, people started to call him out for simping on a person. Obviously, I'm going to respect the person's name, but you know, that just spiraled into something bigger that shouldn't have spiraled into. And of course, you know what I'm saying? The trolls just fed on that situation, and they just made it a lot bigger than what it really is. And yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna get too much into detail, but for like in a nutshell, that's pretty much like what happened.
Whose trolls were they? From what channel?
Well, hold on. So from the same channel, like from this channel, okay, because there's been a really high mix of Alex's OG supporters and new supporters combined with like my supporters, my OG supporters. And I guess within that mix, I want to assume that some of like Alex's OG fans just kind of like just trolled on to Chris like really bad. And obviously, you know, I stood up for Chris, you know, and I even said on one of the streams like, hey, you know, leave the guy alone. You know what I'm saying? Like he hasn't really done anything, and there's nothing I can do ultimately, because people are going to do what they're going to do, and people are going to say what they're going to say. They're going to troll regardless. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I try to do my part in letting people know that, you know, it's not cool. It's not right to, you know, just be trolling on a guy just for that specific reason. It's just there's no reason for it. You know what I mean? And I had people even calling me out, you know, saying, oh, why don't you do something about this? I'm like, yo, there's really not much I can do, because I can tell people that, hey, don't do that. Like, stop doing that. Stop. But you know what I'm saying? You know how people are. People are gonna still say what they want to say. I'm not gonna like kick someone out the stream just because they said something that just it was disrespectful. I might time them out, or I might have some of my people's time them out, but I'm not gonna like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna just like randomly like, hey, you're kicked out the stream or you're banned from my channel just because they're speaking whatever they want to speak.
Dream Floral just said something that can you put his thing up? If you put something on the internet, can you post his comment? So what I was gonna say to Dream is like, look, me and you can go out to a sports bar and get some wings, and we chop it up in private. It's completely fine. The second that you and me go on Yard Stream on YouTube or StreamYard and we start talking about it, no longer is it our creation. We're basically inviting people to critique it. So that Dream is 110% right. Like the second that you have an opinion and you share it with the huddled masses, like yearning to troll freely, you are no longer in control of that. You know, it's not like you're in front of 30 kids in fucking public speaking class. Like it's YouTube. Some of Alex's views, some of his videos get like, what did EDP get? Like fucking 4 million views, right?
Mm-hmm.
Bro, my boy Jesus.
I think it passed that way, yeah.
My boy Jesus was seen by 4 million people and he wasn't even interviewing EDP. Like you don't have the right. The second that you make yourself a public figure, you no longer have the right to be upset when people say what they want to say. And the other thing too is like when you do your interviews and shit like that, you're smooth, you're articulate, you're good with people. Alex is great at being witty. He's great on the fucking microphone. Jay is a fucking savage. It's like talent at the end of the day. Beautiful things don't ask for attention. Do you follow what I mean by that or no?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like
definitely.
Shit that's entertaining. Like you don't need to tell anybody like, hey, come subscribe to my channel because it's entertaining. Like people know, obviously, based on the analytics, what are the watch hours? What's the subscribe rate? What were the super chats? What's the thumbs up, the thumbs down ratio? Like no matter how many times you say, by the way, YouTube fans, don't forget to smash that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss my shadow banned content.
That was good.
Bro, that's when I channel my inner white dude. And that's a lesson that I think that we're all learning in the digital era. You know what I mean? It's does anybody in the YouTube chat have a question for me, or does JDQ have a question for me?
I got a question for you. And please,
boy.
No, I hope it's not offensive. I hope it's not offensive. But what shampoo and conditioner do you use? I mean, is that L'Oreal or is that Herbal Essence? I can't. Oh, okay. You gotta. I mean, I could take my jacket off, but I'm not gonna do that because then I'd be showing my chest and all that.
I'm sorry, bro. I just had a little cramp right there.
No, I see that. I can help you scratch the cramp.
Cramp right there.
Yeah.
That was me doing my Eric Konevsky impression. Honestly, bro, whatever is in the fucking shower. Half the time I use fucking Dial dish soap.
Okay. Hey,
I'm not bougie like that, man. I'm from Brooklyn. I'm like a poor Irish kid from Brooklyn, New York. There's nothing bougie. But do you have a question of substance that you would like to ask me?
Yes.
Yes, Substitute. Yes, I was. Yes. There was no nuance there. There was no subtext. That was a blatant attempt at. In case Courtney X is watching. This is Chris LaRoche's arm. In case Courtney's watching.
Oh. Can we get? Hold on. Let me make sure Courtney's on here watching this. Hold on.
I doubt she's on here.
But let me let her know that. Hold on, she got to see this.
Courtney, I'm Chris. I went to Planet Fitness for 3 weeks to show you how much you mean to me. This is what I wanted to show you that I could accomplish in a relatively short period of time. Mr. Grimm said, "Don't skip arm day." Dream Floral said, "I bet it's Dove." Red Hood said, "Do you ever feel so paper thin, like a house of cards, one blow from caving in?" I do on a relatively daily basis, man. It's fucking terrifying.
Wait, hold on. Just Tom said, "Fabuloso." Listen, I'm sure that would do great wonders for the scent of the hair, but I don't know if it would give it the volume and thickness that the boy has over here. I mean, it's almost like I'm watching Saved by the Bell. You know what I'm saying? And he's Zach Morris just doing that.
When I wake up in the morning and I feel I'm out of order, and the alarm not gonna wake up on time. Yeah.
Oh snap! Bringing it back. See, I wouldn't know the whole words
give
of the
myself
song.
a look, just in time I'd be in the corner, see the bus fly by. It's all right, because I'm saved by the bell. So, who can you please post a comment from Rod Plum? Because I would like to answer that for the fans. Please post a comment from Rod Plum.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Rod Plum, what has 2 thumbs and bottoms on the regular for JDQ? This fucking guy. Do you see this man, bro? I told you he looks like a Wish.com version of Drake the rapper, bro. Who the hell would not want to look up at that beautiful man? I know
Hey.
I would.
Well, there you go. There you go. Hey,
So
sometimes I'm not gonna lie. I bring the mirror in bed with me. I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. But go ahead.
Bro, I just learned Alex and fucking Jesus taught me what simping means.
Please go ahead and define simping
Bro,
according
like,
to
me
Alex
and
and
you-
Jesus.
Me and you are relatively from the same age. Remember when like somebody would say, "Oh, he's sweating her" or "She's sweating
Right.
him"?
Right.
Now it's simping.
Yep.
So like,
I prefer sweating. It just makes more sense.
but bro, like the look of disgust in Jesus and Alfredo's eyes when they had to explain to a 30-something-year-old white guy like the colloquial terminology of millennials, where I'm like, what is simping mean? I'm not quite sure that I follow here. And
In my time, it was just called sweating the damn girl.
Netflix and chill. In my day, we just fucked each other at the drive-in. So and the other thing too is like when me and you grew up, man, like we didn't have like nobody had a YouTube channel and shit like that. And,
Right, that's very
and
true.
I tell you what, like this is if I could say anything to anybody tonight, and obviously this is your channel and Alex's channel, so most people are fans, but anybody that's not like a fan of Alex, look at how many channels have been birthed out of Alex's creation. So if you truly don't like pedophiles and you truly care about the safety of children, all those channels that came as a direct result of Chet Goldstein, Gordon Flowers, Alex Rosen, like how many potential people that were going to meet kids do you think were thwarted, exposed, and other people terrified to retreat back into their fucking holes because of what like these young men and women have been able to accomplish?
Mm-hmm.
It's like I'm pretty sure that his action does a lot more than your picture on Facebook with like the circle around it for the social cause of the week.
Right.
Stay vaccinated. Black Lives Matter.
Right.
I stand with Biden. Make America great again. It's like that bot guy says Alex got wide hips. He does, man. So you got any questions for me before I give you back your channel, JDQ, since we learned so much about you tonight?
Yeah, man. No, I actually do have serious questions of actual essence to ask you before you do, do what you got to do. But may I ask, because you kind of answered it earlier, but if you could go like a little bit more in depth of like how, first of all, how you came across, these channels, right? Especially Alex's channel, and what has driven you to stay within the community as long as you've stayed. And also, how far do you think all these channels will go? Because to be completely honest with you, the way YouTube Nazi and Google Nazi communists work is they're pretty much like trying to cancel out these type of channels. So, yeah.
First of all, before you even say anything else, Nate, go fuck yourself. Hey guys, this is Nate. Checking in from white privilege headquarters here in sunny California under a liberal regime, and I want to let you know that your video tonight is a Chris LaRoche ripoff. So, what's your story? So what got me in the community? I'm old enough to remember, like I actually watched To Catch a Predator, all the initial ones they had when I was living in Jersey. Courtney Elizabeth, I'm a predator to JDQ caught, and he gave me the opportunity to come on the channel tonight to try to share my story. So
what's your story?
My story is my teeth used to social distance and I was a slender guy. I had an unhealthy infatuation for a lovely young predator catcher named Courtney, and my feelings of romantic interest were not reciprocated. So I went to CrossFit, I got some protein shakes, and I used some Pert Plus shampoo and hair conditioner.
That's what it is. That's what it is. Pert Plus. Let me write that down. Hold on.
Bro, 2-in-1. Who's got time to shampoo? And shampoo is better. I go on first and clean the hair. So you were asking, like, but in all seriousness, like you were asking me what got me involved in the channel. So back in the mid 2000s, when I was in like high school, like going into college, oh shit, I think I just pissed off Courtney.
No, you good. You good.
Okay. I don't know that, bro. That lady fucking terrifies me, bro. I don't know.
Man, listen, she's too young to be calling her a lady, but I get the respect.
So when I watched To Catch a Predator, when I was living in Jersey at the time, they had a catch house in Jersey right by me, and I remember when I saw these guys, it was something that had never been done before. You know what I mean? And like when you watch like terrestrial television, like regular cable or cable or satellite TV, you would have to set aside a time to know you were going to watch what was on when it was on.
Right.
And they caught a bodybuilder dude, like this huge fucking black dude from the gym that I was a member at in Jersey. And they caught a dude who looked like Super Mario. And I saw all these creeps. And, you know, anybody that's ever felt powerless in their life, like most of us when we're kids, like, you know, I'm pretty sure anybody out there watching right now, anybody that's part of this community, at some point in time wish that they had somebody to look out for them and protect them, which is probably what drew me into this community in the first place. Where I'm not saying Chris Hansen's motives were the best. Like, you know the story about the circuit judge that killed himself on To Catch a Predator?
No, I don't remember that one.
Bro, the reason the show was taken off the air, if anybody in the chat can Google it and tell us his name, that would be awesome, because I would love to make sure that I get it correct. He didn't show up to the catch house, but Chris Hansen and the NBC crew decided to go to this guy's home. And when they showed up outside the guy's house, the guy shot himself in the head. You didn't know this?
I remember hearing about that, but I had never seen the actual footage of the aftermath of, because clearly I don't believe that they aired what happened beforehand, but
no,
I have heard about that situation. Yeah,
right.
The whole reason why the show stopped, correct? Yeah.
And the best part is that all these guys back then, like, because any of the younger folks out there that don't know what To Catch a Predator really was, they didn't do it the way that Alex and the boys do it, where they meet in public. They would set up a sting house,
right?
And the predator would come to the house, and guys would come in 18-wheelers. They would drive 400, 300 miles to come meet kids for sex. And they would come. They had no idea who Chris Hansen was. He wasn't a judge, deputy prosecutor. You're probably right, Bill Powell. I knew he had something to do with legal, so I'm sorry if I was incorrect. So when they would show up to the house, the first thing they would be like, and Chris would be like, they'd be like, "Who are you?" He's like, we'll get to that in a minute. And he didn't have the chat logs in his hands, and they all thought he was the father.
Mm-hmm.
And the first season of To Catch a Predator, they didn't even have cops on site, so all these predators got away.
Mm-hmm.
So after the first season, he started working in tandem with, I want to say the group was called Perverted Justice. That was the group who did all the decoy work, and they got the cops involved, and it led to tons and tons and tons of convictions. And I think it really did a great job of putting a spotlight on, evil thrives in the dark. JDQ.
Right.
And the best thing that we can do as this community is, just try to bring a flashlight, into the dark corners of humanity that desperately need light. And with people like Jules and people like Alex, people like Courtney, people like Bombstitute, you, Jesus, Alfredo, Nate, if I could have a message to predators out there, it's like, yo, we roll deep. Like, we'll it's what is it? Hide your kids, hide your wife, because we coming for all the predators up in here. Like,
hide
that's
your wife, hide your kids.
And
hide your husband.
So you were, and you asking me, what do I think the staying power is? What I've seen Alex kind of accomplish to turn this into, I don't know if I use the term empire yet, but Predator Poachers is probably the most recognizable name in the predator catching community. He's had millions of views. He's been deplatformed. He got his way back to the top. Like, the kid obviously proved that he has staying power. There needs to be better cooperation between the government and predator catchers.
Agreed.
And you're 110% right. Most of these big cities only have so many law enforcement dedicated towards like cyber sex crimes. They don't have the resources. Like, they're already strapped. And Jay does a great job of getting convictions. Alex does a great job of getting convictions. And you know what? You say what you, and I don't care if anyone in the chat room is going to hate on me. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of his channel, but I hope everybody Tommy catches gets fucking convicted. Like, I want all these people to be held accountable for the shit that they do. So what do I think the staying power is? Alex at 21, man, like, the sky's the limit. And his entertainment factor's through the roof, and he continues to grow in his channel. I think Jay does a tremendous job because of his grind, his hustle, his consistency, and his ability to remain professional. I love the DAP channel. I love Dap. I just want to be in a fucking store one day and I want to hear, "Excuse me, everybody." Like I just pray to God that I hear that one day. But you know, with some of the shit that they do, like I'm curious to see if that's going to wind up biting them in the back. Jay is the GOAT, Courtney Elizabeth. Jay is an absolute fucking savage. He's an assassin. He's a murderer, and he's a warrior when it comes to fuck. And it's not just that. You guys see the 25 minutes of a video that he puts up. You don't see the countless hours of work. Like, bro, when I was with Jesus and Alfredo and Jay, I helped them run the decoy phones for a little bit. Bro, like fucking unsolicited dick pics. Like it was just absolutely fucking grotesque to see what some of these people do. But the staying power, I think Alex will do great. And it's not even because she's in the channel. Like I talked to Alex and Jesus about Courtney. I think she breathes a breath of fresh air into something that desperately clamored for a little bit of diversity. And I don't mean diversity just for the sake of being diverse, but it's you know, she's an adorable little brunette. You know, she looks like the most unintimidating person in the world, and she is one of the most direct interrogators I've ever seen.
Yep.
Like that chick is fucking bad. Like I saw her do some shit in Madison, Wisconsin. And Courtney, since you're in the room, I just want to let you know I'm terribly grateful. Not terrible. I was terribly upset, and I'm incredibly grateful that when you got in that car that you ended up safe. So you know, you've got thousands and thousands of fans out there. I'm sure that a bunch of dudes like fucking me and JDQ would be happy to try to provide a little bit of security in the wings. So, and if me and you get a chance to really do this Predator Poaches Central Florida thing, you know, I think that you and I would. I don't think you and I would be competing with anybody. I think it would be a very unique approach to predator catching.
That'd be very different and unique for sure. I mean,
you know,
because once again,
Jay's got the urban approach. Alex is kind of, you know, goofy and sarcastic and over the top. And, you know, bro, there's plenty of room for us all at the table. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And anybody that's trying to do something decent. And other than that, everybody, if you could just show, like I said earlier tonight, it was Jorge's birthday yesterday. How old did you turn, Jorge? 29?
1 year older, which adds up to 33 years old.
33, bro.
Yeah,
you
man.
should probably mail it in, bro. Start watching the Weather Channel at 4 o'clock, eat dinner at 5, bed at 8, having missionary sex with Ethel from 8:15 to 8:22, saying the rosary and going to bed. Let's see if there's any before I give this, because I hijacked tonight. DAs are watching you. He doesn't want any more drama, or cultists can record it, but he doesn't want to see. What does that mean?
Let me scroll
no
back.
real questions here. The mental health system isn't equipped for the countless Preds, but Theroche is LaRoche. She's not as you know what, Victor? You're right. Courtney is not as hot as Alex. I met Alex's girl, who may or may not be in this chat room right now. Lovely girl from Jacksonville, but like
amazing.
That man, that beard, and his pride shirt. Oh my God! Like I literally, like 3 out of 4 white women, I literally can't even.
Oh my God, Brittany. I cannot.
Oh shit, happy birthday. 33, about time for the finger. Nate said it's about time for you to get a fucking colonoscopy, bro. And you know, everybody show a little love to Nate too, because like the guys like Nate, the guys like JDQ, like they might not get the cloud or the limelight like everybody else does. But
I don't want it.
You don't want it?
I do not want the limelight, man. I seen what it did to Polo. Okay, I don't want that to happen to me. So.
Bro, I enjoyed his channel, bro. I loved watching that one dude from like Honduras try to pronounce the word predator poachers. Do you remember that?
Better Georgia.
Poacher. No, I don't say that. It reminded me of the maid from Family Guy. Like, we need more lemon pledge, Superman. We need more lemon. No, Superman. No.
Mr. Superman, not here.
So take me out on a high note, man. Ask me a legitimate personal question that somebody in YouTube might actually want to know.
Okay, well, I know
you're a world famous interviewer, bro. Like you learned from Chris LaRoche. You learned from the GOAT.
We gotta put it on the spot, man. We gotta put it on the spot. No, but seriously, because I know her for a fact. Okay, and I'm sure some females caught to, the information right away, and was like, okay, cool. But I know for a fact there's going to be females that did not hear the information earlier, all right, and would like to know. And this is a good moment for you to be a man of God. And you know what I'm saying?
No comment.
let these lovely ladies know, are you taken? Are you, already like taken to your
The Lord has held me in his loving embrace since 1984.
Woo!
He has held me close.
Talk about that long life. Oh my goodness. 1980. What? Hold on now. What? 88. How old are you again?
37 in October.
No, but I know for a fact females over here be like, as the kids will say nowadays, simping over you. You know what I'm saying? They want to know that, yo, you got a ring on your finger, my man. Are you a part of a family already? Are you taken by your bride already? Is your girlfriend, your best friend, your wife already? And yes, I already know the answer to this, but I want you to answer it your way, sir.
The answer to all the above is yes.
So for all the beautiful ladies out there,
literally my better half, literally my rock. She accommodated Alex, Jesus, and Alfredo when they were down here. Oh wow, Mr. Grimm thought I was in my 20s. Fuck yeah, Mr. Grimm. That's because you my dude right there. That's my man's right there. Straight up word from the street, bro.
I've been told when I fully shave my beard off completely, I look like I'm like 17 or 18. So
And Red Hood said to me, if I had 30 seconds to sell myself to an audience, what would I say? I don't know. I'm mildly entertaining. I'm adequately creative. I speak clearly. I do accents kind of well. I'm introspective enough to ask questions that people want to know, but I'm dumb enough to not know the answers before I ask them. I'm smart enough to know that there's shit that I don't know. And what else do I enjoy golf, the Libertarian Party. I like a wide array of cheeses. Havarti happens to be my favorite.
Oh, wow. I didn't even know that existed until just now.
Bro, that's white people shit, bro. They got these things called crudité platters, bro. Bro, don't sleep on white people, bro. We go hard in the paint. Do you have any idea how many different types of, we have apricot jam, bro. You don't even know. You guys just put fucking adobo on everything.
We do. I'm not even gonna lie, we do. Especially me. I'm a very salty person when it comes to my food, which is ironically the worst thing I could be doing because of my father's medical history and his parents' medical history. But you know what? I'm trying. I'm trying to slow down on the salt and all that other stuff. So I'm trying to do what was that, Mrs. Dash, or whatever.
And, bro, how uncomfortable is it when you hear Courtney talk on the phone to people?
It's weird.
Bro,
it's weird.
She's so good at sounding like a child. It's
scary.
So it's so uncomfortable to watch. If it wasn't for the fucking... Do you get that quote when people say built good or no? Do you know what that's from?
No, I don't know where it's from. I know what it means, though, but go ahead. What
does it mean?
Doesn't it mean that, it looks good? It looks like he's or she is.
So on To Catch a Predator, one of the famous text chats was, I look young, built good. They had a lot of great fucking, one of them was, I just came to get something to eat.
Right.
I just came to get something to eat.
That one I'll never forget.
One of the guy's screen names was "Can I rape you anally?" That's a tremendous one that I remember from it forever. It would be, if anybody out there on YouTube one night is bored, just watch the great TCAP, To Catch a Predator. Watch To Catch a Predator greatest moments. And so yes, I'm incredibly generic. Yo, Victor, you are the fucking GOAT. And he's like, I don't even want these cookies. I'm going to the beach. That was his quote to Chris. And if anybody in YouTube knows this, do you know they caught a deaf predator?
The deaf predator?
Bro, so the deaf predator showed up to the door and left. And when the predator left, the cops were trying to tell him to get down, but the dude was like, I can't hear you, Jake. He was legitimately deaf. And so they had to tackle him. They had an Indian guy that came in nude to perform. He wanted the girl to perform a sexual act on a cat. They had a surgeon from like one of the leading hospitals in California. I mean, Chris Hansen, bro, so Alex gets guys that wants 8-year-olds. There was another dude, two words, bro, role play in chat room. You ever hear that one?
Yeah, that one I have
Role
heard,
play
yeah.
in chat room. And have you heard of OCOD? OCOD.
Yes,
OCOD.
yes, we actually had that video playing a few weeks ago, to be honest with you.
Jesús, yo tengo mucha gratitud para usted. Eres mi hombre, eres mi hermano de un Madrid diferente. Yo tengo mucho respeto para ti.
See, now the wording was great, the accent was great, but at the same time, you sounded like the deaf guy for a second there.
Which is funny because when Channing Tatum played the deaf guy in 21 Jump Street, he was a Mexican deaf guy. Courtney Elizabeth said, I just came to get something to eat. So the important question, since Courtney's in the room, Courtney, if you had to, can we do the FMK game or no?
I mean, I don't mind it.
No, I don't know Courtney that well. I'm going to ask you, JDQ.
Oh, boy.
FMK, Tommy, Rami, and who else is somebody in the community? And Chris LaRoche. Tommy, Rami, Chris LaRoche. Fuck, marry, kill. Go. You're on the spot.
And there's no way out of this.
No, bro, the fate of humanity rests in you making this decision in the next 12 seconds. Otherwise, everyone's going to die, even kittens.
What are the choices again?
Tommy, Rami, and Chris LaRoche.
Okay, so, wow. That's a tough one, man. But you know what?
Or forget it. Alex, J, and Polo. Let's keep it friendly. Alex, J, and Polo.
See, now it's kind of even worse. It's even more difficult because I know for a fact at some point, I just know it. At some point, someone's gonna say, I knew it. I knew he was out there, putting his mouth where it didn't belong. I knew it. Or lubing up his beehole. That's what he was doing all this time. And he just
stop trying to divert and answer the question. JDQ. Fuck, marry, kill. Save the kittens. This motherfucker.
All right.
Alex, J, and Polo. Go. I feel like Polo would make a good husband. He seems pretty chill.
It's gotta be between Polo and Jay, and I'll tell you why. For a fact,
you definitely can't fuck Alex. That's like trying to fuck a grizzly bear, bro. The physics don't work.
I'll be dead within the first 10 seconds or so. That's not even a discussion right there. That's not even But I have a feeling that either Polo, number one, I feel like he's gonna be very kind and gentle with me and all that. I have this feeling that it might be very graceful, and Jay, on the other hand, I feel like I'll be out of his way so much to where there's no actual interaction, and it's like we're just there for each other and that's it. So, but yes, of course, I mean it has to go without being said. But yes, I'm glad you said it for me.
So, I don't feel comfortable answering it either, so I'm just. Courtney, do you want to get in on this? And Jesus and Courtney, FMK. Do you know who Jesus Vacar is?
Yeah, I do.
That's anybody who's watched Alex's videos. The beautiful guy that has the hair of Troy Polamalu.
See, that's the crazy part. I know who he is. I've never seen his face or glorious hair. So,
bro, he has dendrils and locks that were gifted by the gods.
Really?
Oh, bro, if I was a woman, I don't even care what his face or the body. I would just run my fingers through his hair for hours on end. Do you remember Troy Polamalu? The strong safety for the Pittsburgh Steelers. He had the great hair. He was always in the Pert Plus commercials. Bro, he makes Troy Polamalu look like you. That's how great Jesus's hair is.
Wow.
So I have to see. Give
Is
me
he
one fun
get
question.
on here and show his hair? Not his face, but his hair. Are you willing to show your hair, Jesus?
You can see him on the EDP catch. You'll see him on videos. He's in there.
Nice.
He's with Alex all the time. Ask me one fun question so I can just leave on a high note because
All right, let me see. I have to give you a good one. All right.
you already killed my chances of trying to like throw it to any girls in the YouTube chat. Not that any of them
I had
made
to,
reference to how handsome I was anyway. Thanks, Courtney.
bro. I wish I could scroll all the way back to the beginning of the stream when you popped up, and somebody said, "Yo, it's disrespectful of how much like hotness is going on the screen right now." It's something along those lines. I'm like, okay, well, like I don't ever say that when I'm by myself, but that's fine.
So make the hotness button unite, JDQ, right there. Do it with me.
Wait. Let me just. There we go. Damn, I zapped myself. Hold up now. Let me just gotta put some water on this. But yeah, man.
I need a fun question.
A fun question, man. Okay. All right. So if you had the chance, I'm gonna rephrase this just before I even ask it, but if your wife,
all the Spice Girls except the lesbian one.
There goes that question. All right, let me change the other question. If you were given a choice, okay, between a blue, yellow, and hot pink G-string, okay, to wear, right, at a live event, whether it be a concert or a stand-up special, that you might be performing at, which one would you choose? Hot pink, G-string, yellow, light blue.
If I had to be honest, I think that pink and blue kind of conform to standard like social constructs of gender identity. So I think that yellow does a great job of being gender neutral.
Yes.
But I would say fuck that and be pink because I'm fucking fabulous, bitch.
Jesus says, I'll pay to watch. Oh, dear God.
Bro, he saw that shit in the house, bro. We all skinnied it together. Me, Jesus, and Alfredo. Alex fucking dipped out to Kissimmee to go see his girlfriend, and the three of us were like, fuck it, YOLO.
Wait, what? I know there's a movie. I'm trying to think. I know what's his face is in it. Wait, hold on. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. So, man, what movie was it? Zac Efron ended up like putting on some G-strings for like a basketball practice in a movie. And yeah, man, I forgot anybody know what movie's that from? Where Zac Efron ends up like putting on some G-strings.
I haven't seen a chat in 20 minutes because my phone's been dead.
Oh,
it's more fun that way. I get to pay attention to you.
Hey, I appreciate that, man.
I can ignore all the advances that Courtney was making towards me because I'm taken and it's inappropriate. And although I'm flattered, like Courtney, enough is enough.
Right.
And Bombstitude, same thing. Okay. Like, look, I get it. I'm flattered, but just have some dignity.
Hands off the merchandise. Like, oh my God, you guys need to behave. Like, he's on another level. Okay. Like, you just have to stop. Like,
do you know what the horses eat at my barn? Hey.
Oh, dear God, help me.
Does anyone anything for content? Does anybody in YouTube have a question?
Wait, hold on. Let me.
Courtney just said okay. She's like,
okay.
She's like, fuck this nobody. I have no interest in even paying him the time of day. He will be irrelevant by noon tomorrow.
That's right, Courtney, baby. You tell him who's boss, okay? You tell him, girl. Rawr. But no, on a real note, though, I mean, as far as like fun questions go,
keep it really real.
Okay, Stephanie's asking, what is your channel?
I currently don't have one. I've kind of taken a step back from social media. So if JDQ is kind enough to indulge me and him and I try to, I used to do something called Sitting Down with Stand-Ups where I would have like long form conversations with stand-up comedians.
Please talk about that. Yes.
It was a lot of fun. I had some really good guests on there. I used to do predictions and breakdowns for the fights, which is something that I'm pretty passionate about. And then I did a podcast for a little bit on like the libertarian agenda. Not that politics really matter, but just basically trying to inform young people on how to make pragmatic decisions when it comes to who they're going to vote for. John Tucker must die. So
That's the movie I was thinking of earlier. Yes, thank you.
So if you look
Yeah,
at
man.
Wish.com, Drake, I look like Big Lots version of Zac Efron, or like TJ Maxx Zac Efron.
You could have said Macy's. It still would have been on point.
Nah, bro, Macy's is fucking high end shit, bro. I'm straight.
That's what I'm saying, though.
I'm Aldi's. That's what I'm at. I'm Aldi's. I'm Five Below.
Oh boy. Oh, you done it now. But
Courtney,
I guess it was bound to happen.
Does Courtney have a question for JDQ? Miss Courtney, have you interviewed Courtney yet?
I did. I actually did interview Courtney. When was it? Her and Chris. Not Chris LaRoche, but Chris, the cameraman. Actually, a few months ago, if I'm not mistaken.
I tell you what, man. So you asked me who has staying power. I think Alex is going to be at the top of the game for a while. I think Jay kind of has a great following. If Courtney does what she's doing for like another 6 to 12 months, I think she's going to be nipping at the heels of Mr. Chet Goldstein. Bro, I do entertainment. Like, this is what I do. I know what people like, and you know, she's it's not that she's non-controversial because she's a wallflower. She has a personality and a demeanor that kind of appeals to just about everybody. You know, I think that she's going to really imagine not simping for Courtney.
Courtney.
There is no way that picture is real of that like Eastern European swamp thought. Bro, I'm pretty sure that I saw that girl in Sanford last week. She is not from fucking the Ukraine. So, does anyone out there? Is anyone excited to see me and JDQ? You're very welcome, Courtney. It's very sincere, and your professionalism is appreciated. Your confidence on the microphone is palpable. Like I said, I do this like sort of for a living. Alex is the most like naturally funny dude. Like I told Alex when I met him, I was like, dude, you can do comedy if you put fucking like 6 months of effort into it. You know, Courtney's someone that like she could be a journalist if she really wanted to. Like, she has that it factor, whatever the fuck it is. Like she has it.
Mm-hmm.
But the more important thing is to the people that are still watching. Is anybody excited to see me and JDQ do a catch, or would you much prefer to see him do it by himself?
That's actually a good question.
Yeah.
Not even gonna front. That's a really good question.
Jesus, you're my friend. That doesn't count, Jesus. Go fuck yourself.
How are we gonna prank call Courtney if Courtney's already in here? I'm assuming this person did not know that Courtney's in here, but yeah.
Bro, my wife just yelled through the door. She says Jorge can do it better by himself.
And that's what she said. Sadly.
Literally what did nobody comment on? I can't see the comments. What are people saying?
So we got Mr. Grimm saying both. We got Courtney saying both. We got Stephanie saying both. We've got Jesse saying both. I think that's it for like as far as like answering that question goes.
More people answer that question. Do you want to see JDQ with me in tow as his +1, or just JDQ doing catches?
Let me see if I can type this in here.
I can be your Jesus, or I could be like Ghost.
Yeah, you gotta. There you go. That's the look right there. And then Just Tom says Los Dos. I don't even know if that's how Just Tom sounds, but I'm assuming it goes a little bit like Los Dos.
Los Dos.
Los dos tienen que ser la confrontación. Yes, sí, por favor.
Bro,
and then of course, D says both.
Bro, I guess the fans have spoken.
Yeah, I see that. I see it, man. That is there's no way out of that one. That's kind of like, asking if Michael Jackson, didn't do it. It's
what's like should our channel be like salt and cinnamon, or like snow and dirt, or
Damn, that's that's like really really opposite there.
we
Should
got
be
we got
something
a.
more.
I wish you were less Latino and more black. Our channel could be Stay White There. We'll be right back.
Wait, hold on. Hold on. I think I got someone here saying, okay.
I don't really discriminate wherever somebody. Well, first of all, you don't snort crack; you smoke it. If you were a street thought like myself, you would know that, Bombstitute.
Oh.
Why does she have a blonde guy looking like he's ready to like take a load from an elephant as
There you
her
go.
default picture? That is definitely, and I know who that is, by the way. I'm not going to say her name, but I know who that is.
Those who know.
I got a chance to meet that person. What
Please.
does milk mean?
You know, I don't want to speak for Courtney, but I'm going to assume it's a positive and good thing. That's
So
what I'm going to.
You asked me, JDQ, now that you got the little freshy fade and the beard filler, is there a lady that currently has your interest, or do any of the women in the live stream who donate a super chat have a chance to hop on the? Well, I'm from New York City. There's actually a J, a D, and a Q train. So any of the above. But if I was a woman, I'd like to stay in the middle, which means I'd be on the D.
Well, hold on. Let's rephrase that question, because let me just say this, okay? And I'm kind of glad you asked that question. At the same time, I'm like, I can't believe you asked that question. But so I am single. I'm currently single, right? I have opened the door of possibilities, okay, for myself. And those of you who understand what that means, then you know what that means. Am I asphyxiated on one person absolutely wholeheartedly right now? No. I my mind is like too all over the place to be like, yeah, I'm definitely focused on, you know what I'm saying, getting serious with this girl right here. No, I can't do it. And I've been like honest from the get-go with those that I do talk to. I've said from the get-go, hey, listen, I'm like really focusing on myself right now. So, at the moment, nothing serious. I could get to know you. That's about it. Vice versa. And yeah, whatever happens from there, cool. But, I'm not really trying to tie myself down with anybody right now. And
so I just opened up YouTube in another browser, so I'm starting to read. Both of us wear a face wipe. Ray looked like he snorts crack from people's crack. He called JDQ dirty. This Just Tom says this poll was rigged. Oh, Smith and West 93 said this guy's hilarious. Thank you, Smith and West. I appreciate that.
Yes.
Nate, look, he only has room for one palpable version of white sexuality and masculinity, and that happens to be me, sir. You win some, you lose some. I would just really appreciate it if you could like walk out with your head held high and just realize that you could admit defeat and live to fight another day, because I'm pretty sure Jesus isn't seeing anybody right now. What the fuck is swamp thought? You think Ukraine is swamped? No, I don't think Ukraine is swamped. There should be a live cat. There should be a live catch on pay-per-view. Whatever, Ray. What was an Alex catch? Bombstitute.
Oh, the picture that she has as a profile.
Was it really? I had no. Okay, I didn't even recognize that. I screenshotted that. Jesus, good luck with being gay. Courtney said he's married. I don't know who she's talking about, but whatever happens in Orlando stays in Orlando. Jay's DDQ is a horn dog, beard filler. Bro, this is I don't know if we have the most loyal, the best, or like the most socially inept group of people that are fans. Smith and West says our first catch has to be at a Walmart. Yeah, it's all fun until you find yourself in a 9-year relationship. What is this, a dating show? Bro, I tell you what,
wish it was.
Bro, anybody out there that's watching too, like, and I'm not going to name any other channels either. You show me somebody that interacts with fans more than Alex, more than JDQ, more than Jay, and I don't think you're going to find that. You know, I hear a lot of people talking to the camera and not really talking to the group. So you do a great job, and the only reason I was introduced to you is because of Alex. So I'm sincerely grateful that you and I got a chance to meet, even though you stood us up when I was in Orlando.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Remember, let's not forget. I was handling business with my father at the hospital.
Somebody just said, "God, bro, these comments are fucking gold, bro."
This one really got to me right now.
Which one?
Oh my God! Yes, I'm simping over him, girl.
Who's simping over who?
Understand.
JDQ
giggling like a girl
who has a new crush. JDQ Hearts Ray. You know what? I love Jay too, so I got no qualms with that. We're both children over the Father who presides over us all. So maybe you guys should try to, you know, stay off of Pornhub and get into the good book a little bit. You know, instead of the book of Mia Khalifa, you know, pick up Ephesians.
Oof. And it wasn't even me saying this. Just to make sure we get that clear, it wasn't even me. Okay, the PK. No, not the PK. We got over here Ryan Seacrest Walmart brand saying this. Okay, see, I'm trying, bro. I'm trying here on the fly. All right, so just bear with me.
Well, I think that you're doing absolutely great. So word on the street is that you and I, in the very foreseeable future, are going to try to do a catch together. If we do, I hope that everybody supports the channel. You know, if anybody can right now, I know he doesn't ask for it, so I'm going to ask people out there, please, if you have it, please feel free to make a little super chat, a donation to the channel, because I don't want to feed this man when we're out trying to get catches, and he's broke as fuck. So if anybody out there could just throw a little 5 spots so we could stop at Wawa and get a pepperoni calzone or some shit like that and some fucking Wawa sweet tea, it would really, really be appreciated. JDQ with RG chatted up hour on Wednesday. Who's Just Tom?
Just Tom. You know what? Funny thing about Just Tom, he's been around for like a few months now, and I have yet to connect with him on a deeper level, but like beyond the chat room, which really sucks because they're, you know, extremely, extremely supportive and always, you know, always saying "Dímelo, papi." So, hey, you know, at some point I have to like either meet you, you know, whether it be on Instagram or something, but you know, cool dude. If in fact it is a dude, because sometimes, you know what I'm saying, the usernames don't match up with the actual person. So which one of us is gonna decoy? I mean, who looks younger?
Well, I'm older than you, bitch.
But you look younger though, man. Come on now. He's like, you do the dirty work.
What is Dream Floral says Ray's already banned off Grindr. Probably. I gave my number to fucking the boys, so I'm pretty sure that my number is going to be. Do you have any decoy accounts or no?
I have a few that I have to check if they're even like up and running, because my decoy accounts were getting canceled and pretty much like taken down left and right last time I checked. So I have to double check now.
Just Teeth Bar just donated $9.99, so you can get that double chalupa quesarito with your Baja Mountain Dew.
Listen, I haven't had Baja Blast Mountain Dew in months, so that would be interesting to see what the effects would do after so long of being sober from it. It'd be interesting. Just Heath saying with a $9.99 donation for your meal for the first catch, laughing my ass off.
Have you ever talked to Nate or no?
In person, like behind the scenes from here? Mm-mm.
He's a funny dude, man. He's another guy, kind of like Courtney. I think that if he actually kind of, I know he does some stuff with Alex, but I'm pretty sure that if Nate decided to try to make a push for it, he could make a channel. If anyone in here is a fan of JDQ, especially like, you know, Jorge, my boy right here, would anybody be willing to give their number so that we could set up an account this week to try to make a catch? If so, is there a way that they can like hit you up in the DMs with their email or some shit?
Of course.
Would you mind like posting that online? So if anybody out there would be willing to, because I when I was with Alex, I had to give Alex and Fredo my phone number for them to set up a decoy account. So we're gonna need, what is that? 10 what? 10 euros? 10 lira?
10 euros and for says lunch money. Hey, we appreciate that. That goes a long way, trust me. So highly appreciated.
Bro, that's 20 bones. We can get like 6 fucking sugar-free monsters and like what do you chicharrones or some shit. So Victor A said, sure, throw my number in the mud. Victor, do you know how to find Jorge on Instagram? So you could inbox him so we could try to coordinate. And if anybody's in the Central Florida area, after our first catch or our second one, and if it's cool with Jorge, the more the merrier. Like this is a community. So
British pound is correction. So not euro, but British pound.
So you made $20 from me asking for it.
Constantine says, pounds, not euros, fools. Listen, from a distance, this icon right here looks like this icon right here. Okay, it's very similar. It's not like they're extremely different. So,
bro, that's because European are fucking arrogant. Is anybody in the chat right now in the Central Florida area or no? Anywhere from like, let's say Gainesville to Melbourne to Port St. Lucie to Ocala, is anybody within 120 miles of Orlando?
No,
Nope.
Superman not here.
Bro, what are the chances that me and you live that close, bro? How crazy is that?
Wait, say it again?
I said, what were the chances that you and me live so close? How crazy is that?
Yeah, that is really, really like, I don't know. It's one of those like 1 in a million type chances. But I'm extremely grateful for it. So.
Oh, bro, I had a fucking great time the other night. So tomorrow night is in spirit, Red Hood. All right, everyone. I'm really getting off. I wanted to say goodnight to JDQ's favorite bombstitute, Nate. I don't know, bro. We're both white, so I guess I'm supposed to say goodnight to you too. Plus, you're incredibly handsome. Anybody else? Red Hood has been incredibly supportive. Jesus Vaquero. You know, vaquero means cowboy in Spanish?
It does. It does.
That's a pretty fucking badass name. That's like your name was Jorge Cowboy. Like no one will have a name as cool as fucking Jesus.
That's true. And starting with Jesus. Jesus.
What does ILY mean? I
love you.
Oh, no. Oh, thank you, hun. I appreciate that. I love you too. God bless. Just Heath Bar. Good night, Wood. Dude, Nate has the inability to be sincere to another man. I don't know what happened to Nate in his life that he has the inability to accept or transmit love. But everyone can everybody right now in the text just send out hugs to Nate? Everybody just type in hugs to Nate and let's show him that we love him and that he is worthy of accepting affection. Please. I really hope
I'll be the first one.
Hugs to Nate. Hugs to Nate.
I love you, brother.
I need 5 more. 5 more. Free hugs. I don't give hugs, but I'll give a pat on the shoulder. Wow, Victor A is sexually repressed, huh? Bro, how about fucking Jesus fucking rolling with us for an hour and a half tonight? Like 1/3 of the Predator Poachers official channel riding with us for an hour and a half. Hugs to look at that, everybody. Bro, I really hope that like Nate and I become frenemies where we have like a really friendly rivalry on the YouTube space in the predator hunting community. We're both white guys with great hair that have conservative values, so there's no way on earth we're allowed to be friends. We're too goddamn alike. Oh, don't laugh your ass off at me now, Nate. I'm coming for your ass, Nate. Yeah, bro. So let's if we do this, are we doing this on this channel on your boy JDQ?
That is correct.
All right. And if we do this, can people expect us to do it live, or do you think for the first one that we do, we should try to and who do you think is going to take the reins? Who would you like to see make the approach and do the majority of the dialogue?
So I'm a very honest slash sincere person. While I am confident in myself and in my interrogating abilities and communicating abilities, I'm completely fine with that. But I am aware, I'm extremely aware that even though I'm confident and competent in my abilities, I'm aware that I'm pretty sure you would do a better job at it than myself when it comes to the initial interrogation. I see myself more like adding on to the conversation while it's already going on. I don't see myself like if we're doing it together. If we're out there doing it together, then I would prefer you to have more control of the conversation, only because I know for a fact that you can carry a conversation of that topic or of that nature in a more like effective and a more precise manner than myself. So that's how I think if we were to do it together, obviously, that's how I think and believe, and in my opinion, would work best.
JDQ's Bombstitute said the Preds will shit bricks seeing Ray with chat logs. That's let me see if I have what I'm gonna wear. Don't you can talk to I'll be back in 2 seconds.
Yep. Okay. All right. That will definitely work. That will definitely, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Predators are garbage that fuck children. I didn't come to do anything, I swear. Swear to me.
Yo, I can't. The crazy part is if it were like I can see if it were like a complete, what I'm saying, cowl and like mask, I can see the jaw working perfectly. I can see you actually being casted into the Batman role for the next Batman movie if it were like a full on like cowl and mask. I'm just saying.
Now that the Joker and the Penguin are gone, it's only kitty chuckers, kitty fuckers, and chomos.
Oh my goodness, yo.
Gotham at night to keep the children safe and keep their holes tight.
Wait, hold on. I think Nat said something earlier. Hold on. Maybe I missed it. Hold on. Nat, what do you say? Because I'm looking, I don't see anything like. Oh, okay. I guess okay. I guess they meant this right here. But yeah, hey man, let's paint that mask black, and let's make it more precise and legitimate. Because that's more like an Adam West type Batman mask.
Fucking pow,
yep.
Sam.
Damn right.
Dream Floral says paint it white. Bro, all the cool shit that you did tonight was thrown out the window right there with that one comment. I don't know. Should we do costumes for a predator catching?
I've thought about it, man, but and technically I've got something up my sleeve that I could use if I were to do something like that. But at the same time, it's a tough one. It's a tough one to answer because it's
Tell
like
me what it is.
It's a ninja mask. I've got just sitting in the closet, just like Three Ninjas. You remember Three Ninjas?
Just real quick, dude, am I missing something about Red Hood and Batman? Like, is there a connection there?
Whoa. This is why he keeps throwing you under the bus, man. Yeah, man. You let your boy Dick Grayson. Was it Dick Grayson? No, it wasn't Dick Grayson. It was which one was it? Todd, right? Jason Todd? Jason Todd was the Red Hood, right? I don't wanna say something that's incorrect, but I believe Jason Todd was the Red Hood. Let me just
Are,
wait. Okay,
are
good.
we
Yeah.
are we gonna make predators like sit up and down on a fire hydrant?
No, only serious business, sir. Only serious business. I think if I were to make a predator do anything, is potentially call like a family member of some sort, maybe if we even do, try to get them to do something. But hydrant sitting and what push-ups and other stuff, I don't see that being very effective for the purpose that we're trying to do.
As we started out the conversation earlier on in the night, the people that kind of give a bad name to the community, making a predator penetrate themselves with a fire hydrant doesn't really lend itself to journalistic integrity, if you know what I mean.
There you go.
And so everybody in YouTube land, make mask LGBT friendly. That's so we're gonna Alex doesn't even have a catchphrase. I was gonna try to say like a predator. I just came to get something to eat. I don't know what the fuck else I could say. So I'm gonna see you tomorrow. Is that correct, JDQ?
That is correct.
We've reached the pinnacle of predator catching if we resort to making preds sodomize themselves on fire hydrants and swallow egg yolks. Sir, we live in a world where Bruce Jenner is now Caitlyn, Donald Trump was the president. Now Jeff Dunham's puppet Walter is currently in the office. We have a lady in New York City running the Senate with a lazy eye, and Tekashi 6ix9ine is a thing. So there's very little in the world that would surprise me at this point.
There's nothing that surprises me. There's absolutely nothing that surprises me nowadays, bro.
All right. I'll see you tomorrow at 4. Is that correct?
That is correct.
I will send you the info. To Nate, good night. To Jose, good night. To Bombstitute, I'm not going to say your name. I adore you as well. You're an incredible human being. Heath Bar was really fun tonight, and whoever these weird fucking Eastern Europeans, Just Tom was great. Red Hood was great. And anybody else that we're missing?
I mean, I can't scroll all the way back, but yeah, you got Constantine, you got Just Tom, you got Anna, you got N4. I think you already said Jesus and Nate. You got Nat saying good night.
Oh, and I tell you what, I'm super glad that Courtney left.
Why is that?
I told you, bro, that chick fucking scares me, bro. Like, it was funny, man. Like, when Alex showed up to my house and I saw him outside, like, I was happy to see him, but part of me was like, oh no. Remember when I went to pick you up and you're like, this is my address, come out and get me? What was the last text I sent to you before I pulled in the gate?
Wait a second. See, now I have to go check. Hold on. Let me just double check here.
I was like, you're 18, right?
Ah, here it is. It's right here. Yes. Yeah, that was the last question you asked before. Yeah. And I, of course, responded with a laughing emoji, of course. There was nothing I could answer to that except like,
oh shit, Courtney Elizabeth's still in here. Everybody be on your best behavior.
Oh, what? What? She's still here? Hold on now. Let me just close my laptop. I'm kidding.
She's and everybody, if you can, please tune in for our first live catch. So when we do a live catch, can we give like a warning before we do it? I don't know how this works.
When you say warning, you mean like what? Like
will it ping people to let them know that it's happening?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Like live notification, yeah, for sure.
All right.
Especially for something like that. I mean, people. I mean, in a way, sadly, more people are prone to get to the channel if it is a live catch notification. So yeah, that for sure will work.
Courtney says, yeah, it'll tell us. So everybody have a good night. JDQ, teach your people about the spiritual way and the warrior path. Thank you for having me on tonight. I appreciate it. This was very unexpected, and
It was,
I
but
definitely didn't bring my best. I hope I didn't bring the chat down. I hope I didn't bring the stream down.
nah, bro. If anything, you might have like helped me out. If you know, if I'm being honest. So I appreciate you and your presence, good
I'll,
sir.
I'll see you tomorrow, homie. Good
Yes,
night,
sir.
everybody. Jesus, I fucking love you. And Courtney or Nate, if it doesn't work out with my wife, you're both incredibly attractive and wildly intelligent. So hit me up in the DMs. Peace. I'm out.
Well, that was looking the same. I'm unsubbing. Come on, bro. Don't do that to me, player. Don't do it to me. Stay for me at least. I'll appreciate it, man. Hey, that was unexpected, but at the same time, like I said earlier, I'm extremely grateful and thankful. You know, a friendship that is growing from that relationship. You know, whether it be because you know he's a huge supporter of all these channels, especially this one. So you know, it's growing slowly but surely. That's what she said. But yeah, it is growing into a lovely broship friendship, if I can even use that term. And I'm beyond grateful for him, man. He hasn't done anything to steer me into thinking that you know he's somebody else. He's been completely himself and straightforward from the get go. And all he has done up until now has been to bless me, help me, you know. And so, yeah, uh, Jesus is very correct. He is the man. Yeah, bromance indeed. Now then, I'm trying to do something over here because if I'm already on a stream and some of you were expecting somebody else to be on here doing something else, I might as well, you know, do my own attempt. All right. So bear with me. I'm about to prank call my grandmother real quick. So, all right, just making sure I get this right. That's right. So once again, about to prank call my grandmother. All right. So bear with me. It's gonna be Spanish, but I'm gonna try to be doing talking to her in English. So we'll see what happens from there. Ooh, okay, hold on. Yeah, I am. Indeed. All right, let me just do this correctly. I haven't done this in so long. All right. And talking about I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try talking your voice. All right, hold on. And of course, also bear with me because all I have to like, you know, help you guys hear the call is the microphone. So I don't know if it's gonna work or not, or if you guys are gonna be able to like make out what is being said. But yeah. All right. Thank you. I think. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how to answer that, but I thank you. Yeah, talking my voice. You know that's hard, right? That's like really you're asking for a lot, but I'm gonna try. Hold on. Let me practice. Hello? Hello? Yes, I'm trying to get hold of my grandmother. I'm trying to get a hold of my mama. Yes, I was dropped off inside of in the entrance of a Starbucks 2 hours ago, and I was wondering if I could get like a little ride home, please. I'm very scared. It's really late at night. Oh God. Okay. All right. That's what I'm gonna go with. It's not the greatest, but it's what I got to work with. All right. Does it? Does it really sound like Michael Jackson? Really? All right. So I don't know. I guess I'll be doing Michael Jackson's voice. I guess. All right. Wait, hold on. Okay. All right. Oh, hold on. think. Who else? Because apparently, hmm. Okay. I'm gonna try to because apparently I don't know. I don't know if they're disconnected or what. I'm gonna try to do it to my uncle. Yes. Okay. No. What? Cody, why am I gonna prank call you? I'm gonna try to get a hold of my uncle. All right. Uh my mom's younger brother. There's three of them. So it's my mom, him, and then the youngest one. Call him the middle child. All right. Not gonna say who it is. I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. Um, let's be Photoshop though. Okay. Dear God, help me. Y'all know I have to be doing this manually, correct? Just making sure we understand this. Because once again, I haven't done this in a while, like in years. So bear with me. Mm. Okay. So he didn't pick up. So I'm gonna try to think who else, yo. Who else? Who else? I mean, yeah, it is 2 a.m., but come on now. Oh, okay. Wait, hold on. All right, hold on. Um, can't believe I didn't think of this earlier. All right. Uh, oh my God. One of my cousins. God dang it. Well, that's not fun when people won't pick up the phone. All right, see, I'm running out of people to think that will actually like answer the phone. I'm trying to think who would actually go out of the way to pick up the phone. Dear God. Nah. And plus, I don't even really have his number. Name more lemon, please. You gotta read. Polo. I actually do have his number. Hmm. That's actually not a bad idea. The prayer hotline. Nah, that's just damn right evil, bro. They call the prayer hotline. Poor God, yo. All right, hold on. Let's here's Polo. All right, hold on. I just hope he hasn't changed his number. That would suck. Okay. All right. Oh, How to practice. Hold on. All right. Yo, Alex is in here, Jaime. Oh my goodness. All right, now I'm just thinking of what I'm gonna say to Polo. All right, all right. All right, Jesus. Thanks for stopping by, bro. I appreciate it. All right. All right, let me think. No, I'm not calling that guy. I'm not doing it. Hey, stay blessed, Jesus. All right, all right. So let me think. Colin. All right. All right, here we go. God dang it. Is it possible? Is it possible that I have like the worst luck when it comes to actually attempting prank calls? Yeah, I'm not doing that person. Nope. Who else? Who else? Oh, wait. No, not him. I'm literally going scrolling through like my contact list and seeing who would actually like be willing to like pick up the phone at this hour. That's diary. Prank call. I wonder if I still have his number. Hold on. Yeah, I do. Mm, okay. I'm thinking about it. Maybe. Maybe. All right. Mom, Mom, I thought you said you were gonna pick me up. All right. All right. I have the worst voice to do this because it's terrible at doing voices, but here we go.
Hi, this is Jason. Sorry.
Straight to voicemail. All right. All right. I'm gonna have to try other contacts because hmm. Oh, hold up. Um okay. So this is one of my old coworkers from the airport, right? I know his shift starts at like around 3:30 in the morning. All right. And so right now it's 2:24 in the morning. So, yo, I would like pretty much like ruin his whole morning because he would be getting up like way like ahead of time, like earlier than what he's supposed to. So hold on. All right. It's terrible. Like, I would not want anybody doing this to me right now, yo. Let's see if he picks up. Yeah, I'm trying not to laugh, yo. Hold on. I'm trying not to laugh. Trying to keep it together. Hold on. Don't make me laugh now. Hold on. This is serious. All right. I'm just trying not to laugh.
Please leave your message for.
God dang it, man. Like, no one is picking up. Listen, the only reason I'm even doing this is because I know for a fact that some of you, were expecting this from somebody else. So I'm like, I feel bad, because right around this time is when he does it. I feel bad for the people who, usually come around this time for this type of entertainment. So I'll try to give the people what they want, Not as good as Alex. Not even close, but damn it, I'll try. All right, hold on. Who else? I wonder if AZ. What if I prank call AZ? RG would be expecting it. This is true. I can't deny it. This is true. What about? Yeah. Yes. I'll totally do that. That's a lot easier for me to do. All right. So hold on. I'm gonna try to get a hold of AZ. Okay. Fudge. Okay. What?
The subscriber you have dialed.
God dang it, man. There's no way. There's no way you can strike out as many times as I have just now. All right. Who else? I don't have his number, sadly. All right, hold on. Looking. I just want to try to call someone that I already know. That way, it's easier for me to joke around or whatever. But if not, then yeah, I'll end up calling one of those like other lines. Or if I can't get anybody that I know from here, I'll probably call it a night. I wonder if this kid. Okay, let's try this. Oop. Damn. Call him by accident with the regular number. Okay. All right. If someone can DM me his number, I'll give him a try. But if I can't get a hold of Eric, then I'll call it a night. Wait, I wonder if I have his number already. Hold on. No, I don't have it. Someone gonna have to like DM it to me or something. That's my stomach. Oh my goodness. It's terrible. All right, Heath, thank you. And good night. Thank you for the donations from earlier. I appreciate it. Hopefully you get a lot of rest and you're able to function properly, later on today. And I think other guy, now I'll be like really sleepy and tired. Yo, y'all hear that? Y'all hear my stomach growling? That's just gross. Oh, okay. Wait, through Instagram or because I see nothing. Or maybe hmm. I don't see it. Oh, okay, yeah. See, I'm not lying. It just hasn't gone through yet. You know, I just yeah, right. But yo, for real, who says call me? What? Nah, man, like, what the heck does that mean? Oh my goodness, yo, I'm dying. Yo, I would do Scamula, but I feel like I should save that for like a special occasion. Yo, that number has not come through yet, Courtney. Scamula, I believe, is the R word. At least that's what it means to me. I don't know. I could be wrong, but yeah. Yeah, no, I see that. I see that. Um, Anybody else has his number and is willing to DM it to me while we wait for Courtney's message to go through? Anybody else? Anybody else has Eric's number that wants to DM it to me and has obviously a lot faster internet connection than Courtney? Nah, man, I can't do all that, man. Come on now. I'm too much of a gentleman to do that. Oh my goodness. Oh, for real? Okay. Wait, isn't Chris with you? Like, wouldn't the message also take forever to send? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Ah, speak of the devil. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna copy that. Thank you, Chris, for saving the day, man. I appreciate you, brother. Hmm. Oh, that's completely incorrect. Hmm. 1 second. I don't know why. Okay. Starts from here. I don't know why it keeps doing this, but all right, here we go.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message.
All right. Well, I tried. Y'all can't say I didn't try. Man, I tried a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people. No one responded. All right. Well, yo, I tried. People didn't answer. Can't really do anything, to bait that, to force that to work. So, anyways, it is 2:38 in the morning. No, I am not calling the man home. That is not gonna happen. Nat says you got to call twice in a row. But that'd be me trying like too much. People are like, "Nah, you good. True that. I'm gonna keep an eye out for another opportunity to make that happen. But anyways, y'all have a good night. Y'all stay blessed and safe. All right. Ah, yeah, no, you're right. That's the takeaway from that. But it's like I just wanted to like be like a one and done type of thing. I didn't want to have to like, be on it like that. But you're right. You're correct. It would give the sense of urgency with the person. But anyways, y'all have a great night. Oh my goodness, I'm tired. Oh my goodness, y'all heard that? Did y'all hear my stomach just now? Yo, that's crazy. It just went. Like, what the heck? I feel like I haven't eaten all day then, if that's the case. Well, anyways, y'all have a good night. Y'all stay safe and blessed. And yeah, be on the lookout, make sure that you keep an eye out for the upcoming potential catch that might be happening sometime this weekend. So love y'all. All right. I appreciate all the love and support. You guys always show this channel and myself. Y'all are the best. Y'all are the greatest. I owe you guys so much, and hopefully at one point and someday I'll be able to pay you guys back a lot of blessings. All right. Because I feel, in debt to you guys. You guys are the greatest supporters. So Just Tom said, I heard that shit. Anyways, peace out, guys. All right. Love y'all. Have a good night.